What is up, everybody? It's Bongmaster Rob here, and I'm here by myself right now. I sent a couple feelers out to see if anybody else was awake, see if anybody wanted to join me. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. This is the reason why I'm doing this. I attempted to go on TikTok, okay, because I'm starting my thing on TikTok. I'm going to start trying to get some things in a TikTok shop so I can try to make a little bit of money here and there, or some of the sponsors that I have. I'm going to try to sell some products through there for them as well, if it'll allow me, depending on the way everything is set up. But I got two restrictions. Two within the first 30 seconds of being on there. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know. I'm going to try. It's bothered me. I don't get it. Good evening, young lady. I'll show you what. The first one was because I recommended something I guess I wasn't supposed to recommend. Whatever the fuck that means. The second one was because. Oh, hold on. I'll tell you what it is in a second if I can figure out what I did with it. I put in my screenshots. Screenshots. There it is. I'll even hold it up to the screen. So if anybody out there has been on TikTok and got these restrictions, this is what my live feed gave me this. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Yeah, they restricted it from some audiences because what I was showing might not be appropriate, and the only thing it was it was rolling papers, but it was through my thing. My it's all right. My internet's lagging too, man. It's okay. We're having storms come through here right now. It's been storming like that for the last 5 days, and which is the remnants of what's left of Helen coming up from down south. Thanks for stopping in, though. I was just coming on to vent because the other thing I could not do while I was there, I couldn't do this. That fucking killed me. That is the worst feeling in the world to know you can't reach down and grab your bong. So each time I grab it, I do this. Lean way over here out of the way, but I had to do it from my phone instead of from my computer. But yeah, it's not cool. But I will find out in a couple minutes if I'm going to get a guest or not. If not, I'll just stand here and smoke with you and go through my plethora of masks for shits and giggles. I mean, it's midnight on a Tuesday, but it's 9 o'clock on the West Coast, and I know I got people who might join me from there. Maybe not. It just depends. I won't be on here bothering you guys too long if not. I have 3 live shows coming up this week. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on a show. Actually, let me get this correct because of the time. It is. I'm pretty sure it's 10 o'clock Eastern time, but let me double check again. Sorry if my music bothered you. It's my own fault. But it's going to be higher values with Rando and Cash Band. But I got to figure out. Yes, 10 p.m. tomorrow night. It will be live. I'm pretty sure he dual streams as well. He may even do further than that. They might even go out on Twitch. But you'll be able to find them on wherever you're watching me at right now, at least. And if I can actually dual stream with them on mine as well, I'm going to do the same. Now, Saturday around this time, Eastern time, midnight Eastern time, or 9 o'clock where you're at, Franz is going to be out here with me. We're going to be talking about I-9, and hopefully my drinks will be here by then, so we'll be sharing drinks on there because he's going to be watching a football game. So we're going to try to bring him in the meantime. And on Sunday, not 100% of the time yet, but I'm going to have the first time ever, but second time. 7 months ago, Viz was on my show. Never had her husband on here with us, but so this time we're having Tommy and Viz both on here. I know you guys follow him the same as I do. Tommy's in the MMA, and I watched some of his videos. I would let him punch me one time just because I would say he punched me, everyone, because there ain't no way I would go anywhere near that. That man's a beast, and I love Viz. So of course it's been 7 months since she's been on here, and I sent her the link from YouTube from when we were on here last. And first thing she was like, "Oh my gosh, it was so long ago. I had blonde hair." Hell, I think I had hair, let alone blonde hair for that matter. Well, anyway, I don't know. But also on Monday, I'm going to be on Sips and Rips with Lloyd and Shay. So I've got 4 shows coming up. And what I'm still going to try to be pushing the thing through TikTok just so I can get enough through to try to merchandise more. Because the oddest thing is, and I think only 4 people from my entire Twitter family friend group shit actually follow me on TikTok. So all these people were new to me. Either that or they've never communicated with me before. So it's like walking into a new school and they already have their set rules and they already have ways they see you and, oh no, we got to put him over here. And I was got, well, You're going to have to put me over there, or I guess I'll get restricted. So far, I've had 2 warnings for my videos, and now I had 2 warnings in one freaking feed. You can't join. What do you mean? You can't join TikTok? You can't join here. Join this? What are you asking? You lost me. I can't join? You're part of the community. You can follow me and I'll follow you back if that's what you're asking on TikTok. No, it's not that nobody's not allowed to. It's just I've shared it so many times on the rest of my socials. It's just a lot of people that's in the cannabis influencer type shit like this, they don't want to go over there because you can't do anything. You try to hit your bong. If they see you hitting out of it, you're promoting smoking, so they'll restrict you from it. Or if holding this up, this is what I did. I done a shout out to Beautiful Burn Designs because these designer cones, I like them. I really do. I love the way the tip, the softness of it and everything. And it's amazing out of the milk jug. I didn't get paid to say that. That was not, I wasn't trying to do anything like that. Oh, your phone has been lagging. I get it. I understand. I'll have you on my show sometime. I think what I'm going to do is I'll do another group show that whenever, I think it was like 8 or 9 of us in here. We'll put everybody back in here again. That way everyone can just chill instead of doing comments and things like that. It's fun when we do that. It's hard for me as the host to run through and keep up with all the conversations. But it'd be the same as it would be in Spaces or like you guys do. If I don't know. Are you a part of the Mystery Horror Theater with Michelle? Because if so, if you go on the Discord, it's kind of the same thing, except I run through a different program. Yeah, see, Twitter's being weird. I don't understand why it's doing that. I get what you're saying now. If anybody else out there is having a problem with trying to actually view it through there, right now it's locked where nobody can jump into the stream with me, Ice. But if you're trying to like click on it to watch so you can comment or anything like that, sometimes it won't let you. I don't know why Twitter's been doing that. Some of the people that use the same streaming program that I use, whenever they comment, I have all of my comments that come up and down over here on the right hand side. Well, it's my right hand side. I know it's pointing to my left, but still, they'll come all the way to the top of the list and I won't be able to see them. I'll go through the entire show and never know that anybody commented because everybody else from YouTube, when they comment, they all come up in order. And as they come down, it triggers it up each time. But a lot of them, the Twitter ones, will go straight to the top of the page and then I don't know what to do. It sucks. What I'm going to do there real quick is I'm going to share this out to, that's funny when I get comments that people are going to be traumatized because of my posts. I love that. I do love it. And I did share something on TikTok earlier, but I'll share it with you guys, the whole 16 of you that are in here right now, because that means just at least the 16 of you know what I mean. Lloyd, dude, did you not get my fucking message? You were the first person I sent one to. I said, are you awake? Hello, McFly. Do you want to come on, Lloyd? That's why I don't want to ask anybody else yet to join, because I did send out a few, but I know where people were at in the time zones. Check your messages, Lloyd. Put a shirt on or don't. I don't care. You don't have to. Oh, shit. I was looking at the bottom screen. It messed me up there for a minute. What is that? Hey, you just missed me announcing that about being on your show tomorrow night. Damn it. And Lloyd, you too. I just announced that I was going to be on your show on Monday. Where you at? If Lloyd don't respond to me, which one is it? Rando or Cashman right now that's doing that one? I'll send you the link. We can talk about stuff we're going to do tomorrow if you want to. I'm going to send the link to where you're at right now, where you're commenting from. If you want to pop in, you can. If you don't want to, you can't. The reason why I'm doing this tonight is because, well, if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's up to you. Just send it to that address that you're on right now. Only reason why I was asking, Cash, I wanted to make sure of who I was talking to. That way I didn't say, who the fuck are you coming in here? I thought you were Steve. But yeah, if you want to join, you can. And Ice, please don't think that I didn't want you to join this one particularly. I had just sent out a couple ones because of the people that I have shows coming up with, and with it being midnight on the East Coast, I know you're over here with us too. I'm just bored, and I wanted to talk about it with what we're going to do on the upcoming shows, if possible. And I wanted to smoke with people, so please feel free to smoke with us. I evidently Lloyd went back to sleep. Lloyd must just have me on a timer because he's gone now. And Michelle, don't ever ask me again for shit, woman. You're never getting another shirt cock picture from me or nothing for your birthday. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Remember that. No, it is asking a lot of people when I just jump and send them like that. And I get it now why I wasn't involved in all of the particulars when people were doing all their lined up shows for certain days and things. This is not a show. This is just me getting aggravated, so I just came live. All right. This is what I'll do real quick. Since everybody that's joined us, we've got a whole bunch more than what we had. I got restricted on Twitter or TikTok again. I attempted to go live on there for a little bit to try to promote my show that's coming up tomorrow, where I'm a guest with on Higher Values with Rando and Cash, and then also I've got one Saturday with Franz. I've got one Sunday with Viz and Tommy, and then I've got one on Monday with Lloyd. So as I was talking about that on there to try to bring that populace to my populace, I held up a couple items and I got 2 hits. Very first live stream, within the first 3 minutes or 30 seconds. I'm sorry. That's what hit me. So, to whoever wants to know, be careful. I don't know if I can get it to do it without going. That's the 2 restrictions that I got. And it was really cool because it almost was like you were getting ready to die in Mortal Kombat or something. The screen just flashed and everything. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it was me getting restricted. Cash, I sent you a link through there, man. If you're bored, jump in. If not, you're good. What was I going to say? Shit, I lost it. Oh, yeah, okay. There it is. I see Viz on there now. So, Viz, if you're coming in too, can't wait to have you guys on the show. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to retweet my thing. So, please feel free if you're enjoying what you're listening to right now and not just me rambling on about shit. I would appreciate the retweet or at least to send out to let everybody know that we're watching something, and maybe we can get more people in here. Then I'll end up doing more stuff with it. I am going to have some giveaways coming up since I just hit 800,000 views on YouTube. I was going to talk to Franz about it, see if he wanted to get involved. Of course, I'll talk to Looper about it too to see if they want to. My goal was 1 million. And when I first started, my goal was 50. And it's been close to 2 years now, I think, for that part. Holy shit, Lloyd, don't scream at me. Leave me my dog bark. I did send it. No, I didn't, Lloyd. I didn't send it, Lloyd. Hold on. It's coming right here. I know you need the link. Linkovich Chomowski. That's what his name is. His name is Link. There. Now you come in. Now you come say hi. Yeah. What if I... Okay, dude, really, thank you so much, Cash. Here, let me throw this up here again. Okay, for everybody that was paying attention again, tomorrow night I will be live. Before you go, Cash, are you guys dual streaming or do you stream to Twitch, YouTube, and X? Do you guys do more than just that? No, you're good, dude. I'm sorry. There's a slight delay in with it. Please make sure you read this. Oh, yes, absolutely. No, you're good. Dude, that's what I'm all about anyway, man. That's why I retweet stuff for people. I'm in it for the camaraderie of family part. If I get paid eventually for doing what I'm doing, that's just a benefit. I mean, I love it. And I've had people complain, why do you retweet so much? Well, you know what? When I first started and I put a tweet out there, I prayed for one person of any type of influence that had more friends than me or followers than me, retweet that shit. It helps. You have no idea what that makes somebody feel like inside to get one retweet. And I know there's people out there that are trying just as hard as what I am, and they aren't getting the traction or they start struggling with it. So I've always done that, and I always will, man. So anytime. That's why I told you guys to make sure you tag me in it. As long as I'm home and this guy here is not inside me or beside me or on top of me or whatever it is. What is up, cutie pie?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Lonely.
Dude, I was in the Mystery Horror Theater with Michelle. She runs that Discord. We were watching Silent Hill, and I saw like a notification pop up, and it said, "Long Master Rob's going live." I'm like, it is 12:30 at night. Like, I cannot miss this shit.
I was bitching because I was on TikTok, trying to promote the show tomorrow with, or not with, but on Higher Values with Rando and Cash.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was also telling people about everything else, and I got hit with 2 violations within the first 30 seconds. So I started getting worried. And you can see people coming in and out the whole time, just randomly, just filing in and out. But it's not like it is here. I can escape. I can read these things again. They stay, not there. I get lonely in there. So I think the next time I go, I'm probably gonna have to go with somebody. I don't know if I can do it by myself again. It's fucking weird, man. I'm a grown ass man, and I was
Yeah, it's
afraid
so
of
weird.
TikTok.
Oh, dude, you know I can only stream to 2 people on like 2 sites whenever you're running this.
Huh?
Like with the, like, oh, hold on a second. Like when I do my own things,
Yeah.
I can only pick 2.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
It's
I
well,
can't.
now that I put my TikTok up there, it pulled it up on StreamYard for me where I can add. Well, there you go.
Yeah, now I should be streaming to my stuff, like my
Yeah.
personal thing. But
Were you
I can
meaning
only
when
pick
you?
2. Like when I do it through Sips and Rips, right?
Yeah.
I can pick like 3 because I do the 2 for Sips and Rips, and then I get 1. I do it. So I don't know why I get an extra 1 when I do it through my own thing. I don't know what the hell that means.
Well, shit. You know what, man? I don't know. Which what is it called? Pack or premium packet? Which packet do you use?
Oh, I don't know. I pay by the week. I do the $9 ones, more expensive, but which I'm
On
probably gonna change
StreamYard?
my. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change my plan because, well, they raised the prices for one, but
They did.
I only did it. I'll be real honest. I wanted to see, like, was it something that we would continue? Like, you know what I mean? Would Sips and Rips catch on? Would it gain some traction? And would it be worth doing monthly plans or even a yearly plan? So I think I found that. Like, I think, okay, this is good enough to keep going. But like, it was just easier on the wallet too. It was like I can afford $10 a week. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, man, no big deal.
Is it just Demon Killer? Is it the same? Do you have the same sign on there as you do on YouTube? Or what's your X? I'm sure, dude, if I've come across you one time or another, I will. I just have to hear what your name is when I roll through it. Well, Lloyd, with that, fuck, I just drew a blank.
Oh,
Wow.
I figured something else out that should help out the streaming community. When anybody's using StreamYard
Yeah.
and a fan watches you and they comment through their phone, it will kick up to the top. If they comment on a laptop or like a tablet, it
Yeah.
seems like it goes in unison. The reason I figured this out, I was watching Stoner Jesus and I was watching him on my phone on my Lloyd's Loud account, and then I was with like on the show, watching the show directly through Sips and Rips. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Sips and Rips comments were going through just fine. The Lloyd's Loud ones were getting kicked up to the top.
But was it just through X or was it through YouTube as well?
That I can't
Because
answer the YouTube, but the X, yes, it was through X and it was kicking me. So that's why I'm wondering if like
Moonlight
it has
Gamers.
something to do with mobiles as opposed to what platform you're on.
Well, now you got me stuck, man, because Moonlight Gamers does sound familiar, but I don't want to misrepresent on that. Either way, thank you for finding me again. Please feel free to continue to join with us, man. We're just
So
here to
what
get a little smoky. A little
why did you
smoky.
get violated? Like what happened there?
One of them was because I was recommending something that I was not allowed to recommend.
Was this on X?
No, this was on TikTok.
Oh,
That's why I come over here.
oh.
I was on TikTok. I ran TikTok for about 30 minutes. And I'm like, dude, it was like having your mom right here going, no, you're not allowed to say that. No, don't pick that up. No, lean to the left. Then it was probably when I first started out then, because my name has changed since then too. I think when I very first started out, mine was Let's Get Weird, and I started giving away bongs then, and then I switched over to Bong Master Rob right after that. That was around this transition. So yeah, it probably would be. It might have been a minute since we did, and I am sorry that I'm not hitting that right off the bat, but I appreciate you coming back in though.
She's gonna be mad at you. She's mad. You didn't tell her you were going live.
You know why I didn't tell you I was going live, Sith? Because you don't respond to fucking messages.
You just totally yelled at her. She's gonna attack you.
I know I did, but I didn't mean to.
You got balls.
If it was any
Big ones.
consolation, Seth, I was actually looking at myself over here on the screen to make sure I didn't look stupid when I was doing my grumpy act. So as you can see, I'm not looking at you. I'm just looking up at the wall. No, okay, since you decided to join us 5 minutes late, allow me to tell everyone for the 38th time on why I'm over here now. I was...
Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
You want to send it to her?
Yeah, I'll send it to her.
You send it to her while I'm trying to explain to everybody.
I got you, baby.
So Seth, start listening so you can remember as you pop into the live as well. That's what I need, Lloyd. I need you to come with me when I go live, even if I have to pay you to be my moderator.
Well, you don't have to pay me, but like I would, dude, if you had... That's why it's like, if you had like a set show or something like that, that would be cool. But like,
well, that's what I was trying to do. I wanted to feel it out to
like,
see the way it goes. I got to find where I'm at in a certain spot. And I popped into some live feeds today, man. And when people see my name at the bottom, they spoke it almost like it was kind of biblical. And it really touched my heart, man.
It is biblical.
And it was like, I can't believe you stopped in here. I'm like, I'm fucking nobody. What does that mean? So of course I'm going to stay in there with them. I of course, because I've always given everybody the benefit of the doubt with everything when I watch it. Wait a minute.
Oh, because I left. I was in voice chat. I was in Discord.
Oh, well, you're going to wait a minute, Seth. I see you down there bitching, but I'm going to put this big one up here at the front. Man, I really do appreciate that, because that's usually what I did for everyone. That's what I still do today. And if
no, man, yeah, really. I mean, like I tell everybody when I started, man, like when I was working for the company I was working for, and you know, we laughed, and you were basically like, hey, man, you can do all this. There's nothing. You were a big inspiration for me to basically like, look, man, you got the look, you got the personality, put yourself out there and see what happens, man. You are biblical, man. You're part of the community. And like I said, man, like for me personally, I don't give a shit. I have you on alerts, like anything you do, whether you post, respond, do a video, go live, take a shit, I'm going to get a notification, man. So I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, if you had a set show, like,
right.
I don't even like, you'd probably be even good for like a late night show, like Stoner Jesus, just because you seem that kind of edgy comedy, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just throwing.
No, I get that. Can you give me 1 sec? Can you guys see the comments?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the one from Demon Killer? Because I put it up there a second ago, and I want to thank him again for that.
Yeah. Damn. She just shows up with a blunt.
Not that one. The one that.
How have you?
Yes, that's beautiful.
Because what you can ask, Sith will tell you the same. And Lord, thank you for sharing what you did. I did the same thing for them because I'm a deeply empathetic person, and especially when I see people struggling. I can't always help when it comes to money at all, because I seldom ever have money myself. But if there's any way that anybody ever needs anything to reach out to have somebody to talk to, I'm here. And honestly, the realm I thought about jumping onto on TikTok for that was I wanted to do a men's mental health show. I've always wanted to do one, whether it be a group show or not. And I think I can get away with doing it on there instead of doing it here.
Well, if you do one, man, let me know how I can help. I'd really like to help out with that. Any way I can contribute, I'd love to be a part of that.
No, I appreciate it. It's not, I mean, I definitely will do mental health, period, but I do want to center around mental health. So please don't think, Seth, I was just saying that to.
No, you're fine.
I was going to apologize to you and any other male, female, shim, sherp, goat, horse, oxalotl. I don't care what you are, whatever you identify as. I'm a human being too. We're all human beings. And yes, Demon Killer, she always shows up with a blunt.
I'm never not smoking.
There's probably a lighter somewhere down in this region. And it's not the one that she intentionally put there. It was one that she dropped there 2 or 3 days ago, and it was just there.
I'm ready.
She hit that earlier, man.
Now, did you hear what happened to me while I'm over here, Sith Kitten? Because I wanted to go through that comment real quick, because that is touching. It really does mean a lot to me. And that's what I try to tell people when I work on their stuff. They don't have to pay me money. It is the simple fact of you appreciating what I did makes me feel like the richest man in the world. If you tell me thank you or you offer to pay me, I'm going to deny it, but I'm going to accept that thank you more than anything. Now, if I'm working on your car for 12 days and I'm like, okay, look, you're going to have to start paying because I'm going broke working on your car just in cigarettes and pop or weed or whatever. That's a different story. I worked on 2 different cars today. I put a coil pack on a 2013 Chevrolet Cruze, and then I put a thermostat in a 2011 Chevy Cruze. One at 9 o'clock this morning, the other at 5 o'clock tonight. Both neighbors. Now, the one wanted to make sure that they did pay me, so I told her to give me $5. So she sent me $5 through my Cash App for doing the coil pack because I did spark plugs for last week. Didn't really want to. Always.
I still help if you went like somewhere else, I'm sure.
Oh my God, dude, I can only imagine what it would have been to just get your plugs changed in a car like that. Even though they're simple to do, you take it somewhere, you're looking anywhere from $50 to $85 for just our wage of just, you need new plugs. That was $85 just saying that.
Yep.
I tell them to bring it down here to my driveway. As long as you don't need it immediately, I'll bring it back to you when it's done. And luckily, hell, she barely got out of the car. She came to my porch. I hit the bong, offered her, of course, because I was offered everybody. Of course, she said no. So I walk out to the car. No sooner than she popped the hood, I had it up. She was getting it out of the box, had the other one off and back on. She was leaving. But if she would have went to a garage, she would have been there all day long.
Shapes and mechanics are the best. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And we don't ever, most of the time you don't charge unless you're in it for the money. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the experience.
Or maybe just for the parts. Like, if you can't give me the parts, you need to give me the money for the parts. Like, it's real.
Right. Now, if it's a big job, most of the time I tell them whatever they pay for the part, just give me that in labor. Sometimes that doesn't work well for them. Other times it does not work well for me at all because I went to change a $43 sensor that took me 2 fucking days to do that thing. And all it was a 7/8 wrench trying to get it to come out. It was so seized up in there, couldn't get it to come out.
Glad I don't do that, jerk. I got a job.
But, you were talking about, this community and how you are. Where most of this community are like that. They will help each other to a fault. I mean, I had been watching Rob quietly, and when he needed people to start reposting,
she ain't watching me quietly.
I was like a psycho on reposting
my email.
His shit, dude.
I have it posted over my camera back here. I have my camera in the bathroom always off because she's always watching.
Yeah, but let's ask why he has a camera in the bathroom.
Huh?
You said the camera in the bathroom is covered as well. And I said, why do you have a camera in the bathroom?
Because it's my pee hole camera. There's money in pee hole fingering now, woman. I told you.
I know you did.
Don't say the word, dude. Please don't say the word.
What?
The word.
Word?
Yeah, that. Don't say that.
Have any of you guys Googled it yet?
Stir. Dude, that bothered me, man. You were saying like she stuck her finger in his pee hole, and then that was bad enough. But then you said, stir.
No, I did. No, I said she grabbed that thing and squeezed, and it swelled the head, and she went thump and stirred it. Yes, I said that. But you got to get that grab. I mean, that hurts me thinking about it right now.
I literally was in the middle of smoking this as I rolled this. I then put this down and started smoking this, and I'm still not high enough for that shit.
I know. Oh, I'm serious. Okay, Demon Killer, whenever there's multiple people in my stream like it is right now, I don't always put the comments up there because then it puts a lag in me jumping through, but these guys can't see your comments the same as I can. And I will be doing bong giveaways here soon. Just mentioned a minute ago, I'm going to do one here really soon, and I'll make sure that it's attached to my YouTube channel. So if you're not on Twitter, if you're on Instagram or TikTok or even Facebook for that matter, I'm on all of those, so it'll be through there. Because I hit the 800,000, and yes, I'm going to say it again. I don't give a shit. I didn't pay for one of them fucking views. My ass worked the fucking to the bone for that shit, and I'm proud of it, and I don't care. There. Now everybody else can get mad at me. I wanted to say that all day.
Yeah, it felt like.
Is that awful that I wanted to say that all day?
No, I mean, you just get rid of it, man.
Because of all the fucking people that told me that I was stupid for doing what I'm doing, or when I change my platform, or when I start talking about something, or even these fucking things for that matter. Yeah, they don't pay the bills for sure, but they pay the bills through my heart. Because when I look at that and see that view, it's just like taking a fucking Valium to me, or it's like taking a huge hit of Coke when I see that. It's just to watch that transition. but I don't know why I can't do it anywhere else. It's weird. Why I can't level out with everybody when it comes to all the platforms. I can't.
You're not going to, man. I mean, it's a niche. You know what I mean? You got to figure it's a niche, one. For two, you're not going to resonate with everybody. You know what I mean? Like, three, there's
I'm at
that
the point
whole
now
like
about
algorithm bullshit. You know what I mean? So
politics have really ripped across all of my timelines on all those platforms. I can't compete with that shit. As
I
soon as
just
you pop
ignore
up,
it
it's the
as
first
much as
30
I
things you
can.
see.
why would you want to, man?
Well, I'm not trying to compete with it. I mean, you can't even see anything. I think that's why I don't see half of your guys' stuff sometimes.
You know,
Because
it's funny that I'm on here today, though, Rob. You fucked me up during stream again yesterday.
what I do
So
this
where
time?
I stopped and I'm just going,
Which one was it? What did I
the
do?
duck in the pickle jar.
Oh,
I'm just going, and I'm like, you know, he's inhaling a lot of them pickle juice fumes. That's a lot of vinegar he's inhaling.
Dude, you stopped both of us on the
I really wish that jar had been
Oompa Loompa one.
open.
Yeah, we were in Discord together, and she said about your Oompa Loompa, and I was just scrolling, and here you come, full gear.
Man,
I'm
I
like,
was looking for the
there it
Eminem
is.
song "Big Weenie" for that, and I could not find that anywhere on any of those platforms. That I was dancing to that song in my head because I had heard it. That's why the steps and the mannerisms, all that is going to the dun 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 dun. I don't understand why you're being so mean. And that's when I leaned down and I blew out when it says you're a mean man. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to put that somewhere else? But I wasn't going to do it again because I was too high.
Well, and it's funny. So I don't think Lloyd's heard this. Rob has. So I never liked using X at all. I didn't. I never used it. The only reason I ever got on it was to advertise my stream. And then one day, one of Rob's videos popped up. And now I would get on this once a week or something, or I would just get on real quick, make sure my tweet was ready to post, and that was it. And I wouldn't get back on except to tweet. And then I wouldn't get back on until the next day I stream. But then one of Rob's posts came up one day, and I looked and I giggled. And then the next day I got on for something, and there it was again. So another post by Rob. And I laughed really fucking hard. And it got to the point where I would get on X every fucking day, first thing when I woke up, so I could see what was going to make me giggle that day from Rob. And that's actually what got me using X. Was Rob started saying, hey, I'm going to do a giveaway for this little water pipe. And it was a little dabbing rig. It's this cute little thing. And he's like, I want to get so many, followers. So I'm like, I got you, boo. Like, I love watching your shit. And I spent, God, I think 6-7 hours of that day, like posting tweets, freaking talking to people in different streams and shit, and just getting people to follow him, demanding my stream team followed him or they were going to get demoted.
And that's one of the reasons why you were one of the first 5 people that were on my show. I had a top 5 list of people that I was going to make sure were my first guests, and you were one of them. And I love it. I do too. Before we go any further, what are you smoking on? Demon Killer wants to know.
This is so. I don't normally smoke on tobacco, but I got some zigzag cones, the blueberry ones, and I filled it with this is. Oh, I know what this is. This is Girl Scout cookie snacks.
Don't do that again. Oh my God. Have you ever seen the movie Just Go With It? When she does her fucking eyebrow thing, when you did that, when you moved your glasses, no, just do it. When you did it slow, your eyeball with your nose thing, it all went up. Yeah, it went fucking twitching. No, don't do that. That was weird. That was weird. Lloyd, what are you smoking out of your Gandalf? Or out of your
I got GMO pop, man. That's all I got going right now. I rolled a joint for this too, so I'm gonna be lighting this here in a second. But yeah, it's both of these have GMO pop in them, and that's a sativa.
Oh, I'm still smoking that white bubblegum gelato because it came in a pound. So of course you're going to smoke.
You want to see Lloyd smile real big from what happened today in Discord? Hey Lloyd, to hell with this pipe. Remember this one?
Yeah.
Did you take a candlestick?
No, listen, man. Listen, okay.
Is that a candlestick?
I have a tendency
why a
to have
5 years younger than me married me.
Yeah, like okay. So we're in Discord, and there's this movies, and people are just chatting about whatever and watching movies and whatever's going on. You don't have to like be involved in everything. You can just hang out, right? So I'm like typing, I'm writing up an article, and I'm just adding some notes, getting some things done, and I look over, and I was she had pulled out her penis pipe. She had mentioned it. I'm like, oh yeah, let's check this out. I like her penis pipe.
Well, then Michelle had 2 friends over that had never seen it, so they wanted to see it.
Yeah. And then next thing
it just sounds weird. I wanted the penis pipe because Michelle had 2 friends over.
It gets better, dude.
Never seen it.
It gets better.
It gets better. Yeah. So like, I don't know what the transition was. And I'll be real honest with you. It doesn't really matter at this point, Rom. All I know is that the penis pipe went in her mouth, and that wasn't enough, right? So she took her big bong and she put that thing in her mouth. And I'm thinking, man, this is just a typical Tuesday on Discord right here, man. Like, this is crazy shit. I didn't even know what to say to it. And then she starts laughing because she sees my face. Because, I'm like, holy hell. The hell with
he told us like one more comment and he was going to fap.
Yeah, dude. Like, it was like hardcore extreme. Michelle was talking crazy. She's doing shit. I was like, damn, dude.
But yeah, this UFO bong, yeah.
I mean,
put it in. I want to see it. I'm trying to share out to the other socials right now too.
Okay. So do you want to see? Like,
yes, I'm watching. I've got eyes.
Wait. Would you get
take these off?
Wait.
You might.
If this is going to be a show and tell to the main of things to think.
Wait, hold on.
Wait. Before we go any further, no, this is the only one, dude, that I have never given away. Yes, this was. If you guys can see Demon Killer's thing, I just told you to wait a minute. I'm gonna put you up on the big screen, but I wanted to answer his question.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it yet. All I'm doing is take
it disappeared. I didn't know where it went.
You'll know.
That's why it went somewhere. Either went in between or beneath or inside. One of the two. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, dude. This was mine. I'm gonna give you the big screen. Just you take
that.
All
right. So this is what broke.
Oh, you got the screen, honey. That's yours.
All right. So.
I mean, that's talent.
Good Lord.
Okay, take me off the big screen for fuck's sake.
No, I want to watch you. Are your eyes watering? What the hell?
No.
Holy Lord, pickles.
Back on.
Yeah, so like you got to understand. Like, I'm in the middle of writing, typing, trying to be a professional, and I got thrown into that, and I was like, well,
because they had gone crazy because I took this one. I had to turn it sideways to get it all the way in because of this bitch, but like taking this whole pipe in.
Oh.
See, it ain't just me, Rob.
I was trying to.
Right. I don't know. What do you say to that, man?
No, I don't know what to say right now because I'm trying to figure out for the life of me what it was, because I looked down to try to share this to other socials, and the only thing I heard in this ear was I couldn't take it all the way in, so I had to turn it sideways to make it fit. And when I look up, she has the very large.
It's not very large, though. It's really not.
Okay, well, nothing usually breaks the seal here unless it gets chewed up and swallowed. So when I see you take that to your spine, to me, it looks large. I try to justify like roughly how deep it would be if I attempted it. So yeah.
So what I meant by sideways is there's a chick on here in the bowl. So if I try to take that, then her ass hits my teeth. So I have to turn it sideways to get it all.
Wow. Welcome to the Dank Dungeon, as this kitten is describing to us this schlong of a bong she had. Pipe, sorry, not bong. That she likes to take it all the way down to the woman's ass until she. That sounds like a really kinky fucking movie. Is this one of your sister's movies? Is this why you hate her? Do you smoke out of that for spite every time you do it? You're like, yeah, I hope you rot in hell for your porno shit.
No, when I think of her, I do kind of think of Itty Bitty Girl like this, because she was one of those super skinny white girls who were doing like the big, BBDs. So yeah, that kind of does. It's
a party now.
I can't.
That's the horse of judgment right there.
Okay, so no, what fucks you up is when he takes that off and he's got a fucking cow mask underneath. That's when it just fucks the world up.
No, I can only do that with my bigger one. I'd have to bring. There's my horse schlong again on my face. No, that's when I have the other two big masks up. Hold on a minute. Let me get this off my eye.
You can't.
Fucker quit.
Only on like X we hear that's a horse schlong on my face.
I really hope they heard that instead of, well, I was biting her ass, and then my sister liked to get railed by these guys with cocksuckers. This fucker. I mean, really. And Michelle wants to know where she is.
I sent her.
I'll tell you where you are. You're the same place these guys were, where evidently was with you. When you comment on somebody's Facebook post or on their Twitter or on their YouTube, in their mind, they're like, okay, she might be available. So I sent you a message twice. Hello? Voice messages, Michelle. Are you awake? Hello?
Maybe the crickets are getting her, man.
Huh? It's the crickets.
It's the crickets, dude. You got to blame it on the crickets.
Michelle and them crickets, dude.
Yeah, man. They get her. They get her sometimes, man. She don't always win.
And I'm almost afraid to keep encouraging her because I know I'm going to end up missing. And please, if I do, look at that building first. Did you send her the fucking link? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent her the link.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, now it's going to be a fucking party.
Well, so
I see a nipple.
Wait. There knew you guys were live, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Yo,
well, I don't give a fuck.
I'm fucking live."
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do because of that? You know what I'm gonna do because of that?
What's he doing?
I'm gonna fucking smoke because of that.
He's smoking.
All right.
There she is. What do you got there?
Is that a booby
light? Are you in a tent or something?
Are you in a couch?
I'm in bed. Come on, man. I'm taking you outside. Give me a minute.
All right, before she comes all the way in here, we've got about 90 with us right now. I am Bong Master Rob. We're here just having fun smoking. I see the titles. Let's go smoke. This is Lloyd. He's one of my best good friends. Here's Sith Kitten. She's one of my best good friends. Here's Michelle, and she just really wants to see me naked. And she's put that in everything but Braille.
And I do want to apologize.
I'm gonna take you outside. Hold on a minute.
See what I mean? I'm going to end up in that fucking building.
You are.
Is she threatening us?
But I do want to apologize, Rob. If you did post saying you were going live today, I've been gone most of the day. It was my twin's birthday today, and so they turned 9 today.
No. I didn't.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
Because I didn't catch really much on X today because I chatted with them in Discord, and then I'm like, gotta go, and I just left. And I've been gone for hours. Hours.
No, it wasn't that at all. What it was whenever I was feeling out TikTok is what I was doing. Because I can't sleep at night. My insomnia just kills me. So I am scrolling through TikTok all hours of the night. Because it's more active than what it is. What you guys have done. It's just like the difference in reading a book and watching a movie. And so I went on there for 30 minutes just to tell people what I'm doing later on in the week, which I have the live show tomorrow with Cash and Rando, which it'll be on 4 things, what he said. I'm going to be, anybody out there watching right now, Higher Values tomorrow on X, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And if I think they use StreamYard too. So if they do, I'll try to dual stream on here as well. So it'll be on my channel too if they want me to. Hey, Demon Killer, thanks a lot, man. Thanks again for stopping in. Please feel free to reach out anytime you need anything. And I'm sure these guys appreciate your comments and things too, dude. Thank you again for stopping in. It was good seeing you again.
Nice meeting you, homie.
On Saturday around midnight Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have Franz, and I can do this time from fucking High Nine. Okay, this is one of my sponsors for my show. I did that. This is one of the things these guys are sponsored by too. That's not the reason why I'm having them on here either. These are just my friends, and we all are sponsored by the same people because we all have like minds, which I'm sure we all get something from Looper. Do you get Looper stuff, Lloyd?
No, man. I've never had Looper, man. I'm going to talk to you and Jay.
I'm going to talk to our guy about you because one of our guys today was their last day, I guess. So now I got to get a hold of the other guy. But I'll tell him to contact you. DJ moved on.
Me?
No, Lloyd.
Him.
Lloyd. Okay. I want to see if I can get Looper to connect with him.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's where all this other shit here combined. And of course, I have the unpaid sponsors, but Saturday, Franz is going to be on here with me. He's going to be watching a football game, but it's going to be in the West. So I have going on at midnight to start the show, and he's going to come in between around 10 o'clock roughly. So I may end up having one of you guys in here too. Somebody else that's a part of the High Nine family, I guess. So we all can be in there with him to welcome him on here too, because I know he's already been on 3 or 4 other shows. Were you guys on the one with him on Stoner Jesus too?
I was the one who.
I didn't know if you guys had a panel or anything.
Shay was on there. Yeah, or not Shay. Sith was on there, but I watched that show.
I've been addicted to High Nine since they've only had 2 flavors. Like I've been drinking this stuff for a while and pushing them for a while. Like they are, I don't want to say addicted, but I like them because they're they help keep my pain away. So
me too. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me not to drink all 24 of these ones, the half and half ones when they sent them to me? And I shit you not, I put them in the refrigerator and I was getting ready to go live, and then Franz sent me the message where, of course, they all discussed it and their lawyer discussed it. It wouldn't be good for my body to put that many vitamins in me at one time.
Right.
Which is a very, very, very good idea. I'm glad I listened.
Dad loved them. He snaked a couple out of the fridge.
I fucking forgot she was in here, and I thought she was in this fucking house with me.
What I do want to fucking emphasize, though, guys, people are looking at this, and
Michelle, where are you at?
These are not to get high. If you are looking for something to get you high, this isn't the thing for you. This is to help with anxiety, with pain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a completely different. It's not a crank me off the wall high. You have to understand what a cannabis plant does in order to feel what that type of a cannabis is. Because I know what an edible does to me. I know what a smokable or flower does. I know what a dab does. Now I know what a pure liquid does like that. The only thing I haven't, I've done the gummies too, so I know how those treat me. It's almost just like shooting straight in your fucking veins, and I have so much pain in my body. I'm just, I became part of my chair, but I drank quite a few. That one show, I drank 7 before the end of the show. Pretty sure.
I went to TwitchCon.
That is a lot of those.
And I took a bunch of those with me, and we stayed at.
Did you store them?
No, but we stayed at a very, 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 very fancy hotel, right? So the bellman helps carry everything in, picks all our stuff out, it's like unpacking for us. And he asked about my High Nines, and I told him what they were. And this is California; you can get anything here, there. He was still super interested, and so I gave him one, and I said, "Drink this cold, though. Get it cold first."
Yeah.
The next day, he wanted another one.
You know what's crazy though?
He loved it. He wanted another one.
What is your favorite kind, Sith?
Mine would definitely be the limeade.
I don't know what that would taste like warm, but the watermelon half and half, to me, it was actually good. It was like drinking sun tea.
I like putting a can of the pineapple in sweet tea. Oh my god. Oh, it's
you know what I might do? I really am thinking about making myself a jungle juice type once I get more of them in, because I talked to Franz today about getting it. I forgot to order myself more. Forgot to order them, get ready for the show too. So of course I got to have some to smoke because. Wow. Right now.
I'm like, so do you like dry this out on a tray and then you scrape it up and put it into a pipe?
Shut up.
What are you?
No, you mix it in with a Jello coagulant agent, and you make it into like a wax, and you put it in and smoke it that way. Shut up, Sid.
Don't give people any ideas, Rob. People will try to do that shit.
But they got to fucking buy it first. And if you buy it first from high9.com, please, by all means, use HotRob20 to save 30% and get free shipping. Or you can use Sips and Rips. Or you can use, what is yours, Sith 20 or Sith something? What?
It's Sith Kitty.
Sith.
Yeah, I know. I need to change it to Sith Kitten, but he said Sith Kitty. Hey, I just do as I'm told, okay? Remember,
is somebody in that building with you, Michelle? Or is that you? Are you sitting like way
bedroom window? That's my bedroom window.
Well, it looks like you're 30 feet away, and then the window's another 10 foot behind you. That's
sorry.
It's fucking
like
moving in that
it's like horror movie-ish.
It's because the thing needs a battery.
I'm glad that
it keeps flickering.
But I keep thinking the Blair Witch is going to peek in that back window or something.
Really?
Did that
Come on, we could do better than the Blair Witch.
Yeah, did you guys get scared of that movie?
I feel there's a better movie reference.
No, I got nauseous in that movie. The only thing that
wouldn't.
was so the movie itself didn't scare me. What scared me was that night. That night I went home and my foster parents were out of town. They were in Laughlin for the weekend, so I was home alone. So my bedroom was in the basement, and you would just go right out my basement bedroom door to the pool. So I went, no one was home, heated pool, skinny dip, and I'm swimming. And I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but you'll hear like the sticks hitting each other in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Who has not seen it? I swear.
I heard that outside
No, I was just gonna say that if anybody's watching this right now, that is, if you're watching this and you've never watched that, you're in the wrong group.
Yeah, we're gonna ruin everything.
No. I mean, that was
No.
like a rite of passage when I was in high school. It would come out like in '99 or something like that, because I graduated in '99, and
Yeah.
it was the way they put it out. It was all 100% true
Found
because they, of course, they
footage.
played it off
Oh my
another
God, I
disc
was
to make it.
so pissed. They did that sci-fi special.
You know, they even went like to bars and stuff in that area
Yes.
with like missing flyers and shit. Like
Yeah, they really sold that
But
shit.
you
and
know
that's
what
what we
pissed me
all
off
looked at
more?
to
You know
believe.
what pissed me off more? The assholes who went to see the first movie opening night and came out faster than Star Wars.
Yeah.
Spoiling it. And they fucked
Right.
me. They fucked me over. I could not watch that movie for years.
I
was so
worked in the
Wow.
movie theater at that time in high school, so luckily I was one of the first to see it. But when I got home and I was swimming, I heard sticks hitting each other. And of course I freaked out. My naked ass flew out of that pool, didn't grab a towel, nothing, sliding down those cement steps into my bedroom, and I'm locking every door in that house.
Do you remember when the
It
remake of
turns out
Texas
it
Chainsaw
was the
Massacre
old
came
man
out?
next door peeking through the fence.
It did the same kind of
Oh.
thing. The remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 2003, when it came out into theaters, then when you got the box set, it showed you the crime scene photos, and they went down to the basement and showed the streaks and stuff. That, I mean, a lot of people really thought that was true, and it's like, it's based on something that happened, yes, but it's that one there is, of course, very loosely based on it.
Yes.
Nowhere near like some of the other ones were. Did you guys know that about the Muffin Man? I did my research.
Yep.
I even watched a fucking
He was a
documentary on
serial
it.
killer. The Muffin
I
Man
had
was
no
a
clue.
serial
I knew
killer.
some of the other nursery rhymes, of course, from Grimm Fables, all that shit.
And they asked the
really
little boy,
awesome.
"Do you know the Muffin Man?" "Oh, the one on Drury Lane."
Yeah, and everybody plays it off like it's the greatest thing, and I've sang it to my kids and shit, and I'm thinking, no, I
Yeah,
was
you're
probably
singing
singing to the
again. Hey
Muffin Man.
kid, do you know the serial killer, little boy? Do you? Do you?
Well, that's like what Ring Around the Rosie's based off
Yep,
the
the
Black
plague.
Plague.
Well, I was going to share that one as well because that's honestly what I learned in history class. But if
Pocket
you
full
look
of
it up, it's been
posies.
debunked so many
The
times, and
plague.
there's no 100% proof on it. I was afraid to put it out to hear the flack on it. But yes, pocket full of posies, so your ass didn't stink. And it was, okay, ring around the rosy, which is the ring around the sword, pocket full of posy, ashes, which means you had to burn the bodies when they were done with the plague, right?
Mhm.
The flowers were for you to pull out to put on your nose when you would walk
Yeah.
around people. That's what
Yep.
flowers were for.
You're
And that's what
turning
and
me
the plague
on. You
doctors.
did research, Rob. You're turning me on. Show me your nipples, please.
You've got to understand something. Honest to goodness, I really wish I would have been a history teacher because I'm chock full of useless knowledge. It was shit that stuck in my head that I don't need. And then now that I'm older and every word that I've ever learned has changed into something different now. Why? Whatever the fuck that shit means. Or you're making everything into an acronym, which is crazy as fuck too.
I'm telling you, kitten, the two men
You
I
gotta
want
look it up. If you're not, you're
Great.
gonna misspell or mispronounce something.
Like, Michelle, should I go? Because your dream threesome's like right here. Should I leave? Like,
Why
there's
should you
two
go?
brainy
I mean,
men sitting in
you
front of
may
me.
as
What can
well
I
stay
say?
with
What can I
us.
say? Two
I
brainy
guess I
men
could
and
be
two
the camera
beautiful
girl.
boobies.
I don't know.
Why not a foursome?
That's
I
Bring
don't
in
know how
Vices. We'll have
Vices
five.
would. Vices goes, nope.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
No fivesome Vices. No, it's Rob, Lloyd, me, and Michelle.
Caltopia says all of Grimm's fairy tales were horror stories that were toned down. Which,
yeah, I have the originals. They are fabulous.
It's
like
just
they
crazy
are
that
just
they remade
hard.
them into that way and made all the nursery rhymes into that.
That's what I said. I don't know if I said in Discord earlier, but like in the Hansel and Gretel story, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. They get ate.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all about getting eaten.
Yeah, man. They didn't.
What's
Cannibalism's big in that.
What was his name? Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye doesn't just like pop out and start shooting bows like it does in Hansel and Gretel Monster Hunters. No, it's not all that.
It's gnarly. Some of those like Cinderella, like
they cut off their toes and shit.
Yeah, like they cut their toes off to fit in the shoe. The other one cuts her heel off.
Yes.
And then when they go to the wedding, the birds go and gouge the stepsister's eyes out they peck their eyes out.
Dude, I actually have a copy of the original Grimm's fairy tale.
Me too. I love them.
And they're all gory and gross. They're fantastic
But
stories.
I also, so I'm weird. Most people sit and watch TV shows, comedies at night. I sit and watch documentaries or true crime or something like
Oh
that.
my Lord. I'm like one of those old
First
ladies
48.
that used to have that you could walk into their house and know that eventually the little word QVC was going to be like. Have you ever seen that in the old tube TVs? And if it's on there so much, it'll be burned into it. So when the TV's off, you can still
Yes.
see it. If that's how my TV was today, you would see ID for investigative discovery.
Yes.
Because my Lord, I watched everything to the point where I stopped watching it because they started to remake everything again. I'm like, I had no idea I would go through that much shit. But
Dude,
now
if you
reels,
have Peacock, there's a lot of good true crime on Peacock.
none of your business. I appreciate you staying on my personal affairs.
Just don't
I have a pee hole fingers.
I know you do.
Ma'am.
I know you do, honey. I know.
But Caltopia, please don't think of any disrespect for me not putting your comment up on there. What you're going to say, Brassers logo. I tell you what, this one here's would probably be Pornhub. Where's she at? It would be the Pornhub little looky thing, is what it would be for her.
For Michelle, yeah, totally.
Yeah, guarantee it.
Pornhub? No, why would I use Pornhub? I got you guys.
We're talking about the old TVs. If it was burnt into it, woman, you're not even listening. See, that's why you're in the dark.
Dude, Michelle.
I only listen halfway. It makes me cuter.
Michelle took a picture and she posted on X.
Oh wait, here I gotta.
Oh my God!
God, that thing's got how many views?
With my hair over my face. Oh my God!
Michelle, there you go. You want to arm wrestle me?
No, I want you to pick me up.
Michelle, last I saw that was at over 2,000.
Here, this is for your birthday. Since you missed the Stoner Jesus
I want you
show,
to pick
here.
me up repeatedly.
Hold on here. What? I didn't take my shirt all the way off, did I? For her birthday? Did you guys know
you
that?
Did not.
Shit. All that shit that I went
you
through.
showed nipples. You showed nipples.
All of that, she was gone. She was gone through that whole thing.
No, I wasn't. You want to know what? I was actually sitting there. I remember.
But you were gone because you were, I didn't know.
I was stoned out of my mind and doing like 15 other things. But
Michelle, he's.
Oh. Look at her coming out of the light. Oh.
And Lloyd, if you could just match him and I can get double my money.
I'm not built like
Bob.
He's a beast of a man.
Sucky.
Look, he's even flexing.
Wait, Rob,
watch.
Oh.
Wait, I think I can do that too. Yeah.
Oh hell, y'all better go. It's going to
Oh Lord.
I'll show you what I'll do for $10. Don't you come at me like that.
Sorry, the only thing I can show you is my Stoner Jesus tray. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, adorable.
Okay, Caltopia, get you some coffee back. Thank you so much for stopping. I really appreciate it. I would say it was probably because I was getting ready to go below the trowel there. Is probably why that went. And yes, I'm still a Raiders fan. I don't care. Anyhow, what do you guys have coming up? Lloyd, what time are we going on? Or I'm coming on Monday. What time is it?
Yeah, I did a slide up, but it should post tomorrow at noon.
When I was sharing about everything else that I myself are going to be doing this week, I know that I'm going to be on Higher Values with Rando and Cash tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be on Twitter, X, YouTube, and Kick. I'm going to see if they'll allow me to dual stream, so hopefully everybody can see that too, just in case you guys, whoever's watching now, the 110 we got with us. If we don't have
that show?
Huh?
How long is that show? Do you know?
Usually, I don't know. I think it really depends on the guest, kind of like what we do here.
Okay.
If I get a guest on here and we get vibing right, we usually run 2 to 3 hours. Now theirs, I don't know because of the way they stream it. I don't know if they limit it or not. I'm not sure.
Okay, I was just asking because Stoner Jesus starts an hour later, and so
I caught their
it might only be an hour.
With Darcy from Chivapad, I caught that was the first show I caught of theirs, man. It was pretty good setup.
I think it's really probably going to depend on the premise of the show and how long it's going to be. I know we're going to be just bullshit talking about gaming, talking about smoking, of course. And I don't know if they're involved yet with Chiba World. So I'm going to find out through them to see if they are, see if their show is going to be attached to it or anything. So, I'll get something else to talk about too. And hopefully by then I might have my I-9 by tomorrow morning. I don't know. It depends. My order might be in too late too. I don't know. But hopefully if I do have it by then, or even if I don't have it, I will be having a show at midnight on Saturday night with Franz. Midnight my time. It's going to be 9 o'clock on the West Coast. The football game is going to be going on. So the game starts at 9:30. I'm going to be in show going. So once the game starts, sometime in that manner. So if anybody's free on Saturday night, not doing anything, please stop in and do me, because I talk to
Did you just ask us to do you?
He did.
You really should
I
have
did.
said
What
that
else you
to
want me
in
to
the
say?
room.
It was midnight on a Tuesday, and y'all stopped in to do me. You ain't doing nothing else. You're doing something. You're doing me.
I was in bed, honey.
So
I planned on
tomorrow,
doing
You were in bed with both of these guys.
That's right, and a few other people.
So, and I sent you my voice. I said,
I know, and I sent you
hello.
my voice back, baby.
Probably just now. I don't even want to
No,
hear
right
it.
before I hopped in the room, right before I saw
so
the
Lloyd,
voice
how you
thing.
doing up there?
Well,
Anyway, yeah, shut up. Let me finish what I was
I
saying.
saw
Michelle.
Lloyd
Quick,
pop
you're
out. I was
getting
like,
me
what, did Lloyd go to
sidetracked.
bed? I missed it. He pops out so fast, and then Kitten disappeared.
Well, it was weird. Like I told Rob, okay, like I have Rob set on alert. So whether he posts, replies,
Now
does a
say it, damn
live,
it.
takes a shit, anything that he does, my shit goes off. Well, it's like Rob's going live. I'm like, what? Because I even looked, I'm like, dude, there's no way he's going live. He's on the East Coast. And yeah, he's going live. So I popped in. I'm like, here we go. And
My
he's
brain
like,
sometimes registers.
and he's like, don't you check your messages? I was like, no, man. Like I didn't. Like, let me check those first. I'll be back in a second.
No, but
And
you got to read. You guys got to read the
I
chat
have to
too.
be up at like 6:30 in the morning. My phone goes to sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't.
Are you okay? Am I all right? Play with my sock monkey. Can I finish my sentence?
Oh, please
Play with
do.
your monkey.
But just don't let that monkey.
I don't know why I grabbed it like that. That was really uncalled for. That even made my hand feel weird. I'm sorry. I had to sit on my hand to make it feel unweird for a minute. That was pretty fucked up. But I'm gonna read what Caltopia's last thing was, because I can only imagine, because I do know a lot of people that follow me that put me on their TV when they watch it, and Caltopia says, wait a minute, this ain't Hollywood Squares. I know one of my friends right now, their TV is more than likely has got this on there. I was told by the owner of the store that's right down the street here, she walked into me eating a head of lettuce on her like 72-inch TV one night. Oh well. Anyway,
could have been one of many posts because I've seen more than one of those.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
Well, it could have been one I showed you,
out.
depending on what I was doing at the time. Anyhow, Sunday I'm going to go live. I do not know exactly what time yet because they're in Central Time. I'm in Eastern Time. We'll have it all ironed out by Friday, so I'll let everybody know. But it's going to be with Viz and her husband Tommy. They're both going to join me together. I don't know if you guys follow them or not. Do you follow Vizarantis or Tommy? Really? They've been on my show. She was on my show 7 months ago. She's a good friend of mine. She's been since the start. Hang on.
I swear to God, Stoner Jesus sent that cricket and it's spying.
She was just on, I think FL Dad's show, or she was on Cashman's show, one of the two.
Oh, Cam. Is it Cam or?
No. She was on.
I don't use her Jesus name, but this is her profile. This is Viz.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I call her Viz because the word is not her name. It's Vizarantis. And when I went live with her, I tried to pronounce it, and she said that's about as close as somebody gets to it. So that's why I always just called her Viz from there. But her husband Tommy is an MMA fighter.
Okay.
And I'll show you his profile just in case you guys. I'm like,
yes, I know who she is.
Tommy.
Videos
Tommy
with her.
C is what it is, but it's Tommy, the cash sign C. This is her husband.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I follow him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to be together on my show on Sunday
Yay!
It's going to depend on Franz. If Franz wants to be season 3, episode 1, he's going to be season 3, episode 1 because he is the sponsor. He will be the sponsor of that show for sure. To meet my contract needs, and as well as I really want him on here for a while now. If not, they're going to be season 3, episode 1 of Dank Dungeon Chronicles. So yes, there is a season 3. After the first 2, done a lot of them. I do want to start another show of more consistently spewing my guts to you people. What we were talking about a little bit ago. Shut up when I'm high. I love you, Michelle.
You never did.
The term is first personal. What is first? What do you mean? The term is say that fast. The term is first personal. Say that.
Say what?
The term is first personal. Say it 3 times fast.
The term is first personal. The term is
first
personal.
The term is first personal.
The term is first
personal. I can't do it.
The term is first personal.
3 times fast.
The term is first personal. The term is first personal. The term is first personal.
Women have better tongues.
Yeah, I'm not even trying that bullshit.
Oh, but yours is nice and long.
I know. Look at him pointy too. Damn.
Man, tell me you're going as
You're
Gene
gonna break
Simmons
her,
for
dude.
Halloween.
You are
bro.
so gonna break her.
Don't start with me about tongue and bullshit.
Gene
Flooding
Simmons
conditions
for
up north.
Halloween, Rob. Gene Simmons.
What am I gonna? No. I don't like Kiss. I know I'm
Yeah,
probably
but your
gonna ride
tongue
the
is
hell on.
perfect for it. Your tongue is perfect for the costume. You have to give it a costume.
I'm gonna put a suit on it. Make me a little mini suit for my tongue, and I will dress it up as a little tuxedo suit. I'll make him a tuxedo penguin. Just stick him out, let him walk around.
Can I make that suit out of my underwear?
That is like so cool.
I wouldn't expect anything less out of you, woman. I swear that.
Yippee.
Because even if you didn't, I guarantee it would have touched one of your no special places before you ever sent it to me. I can just feel that now. The postman was
Only
here you go, bro.
Only for
You know what
you.
this whole aspect reminds me of? Do you remember like on the USA Network, Late Night USA? Like
USA
this-
up all night.
yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Up all night. That's it.
You damn right. I'm that fucking old, man.
With Ron
I am
DeShear.
that old to jump from that turn
Yeah,
to go to
dude.
E with Brooke Burke. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Whatever that shit was. What was it? E on Location or some shit was that? Where they go to these exotic islands to show you, because I'm a dude, and right afterward was the infomercial for Girls Gone Wild, and I don't care. I'd watch that shit for 4 hours. There's a nice 4-hour mediocre porn plot there if you can read between the fuzziness, and it doesn't bother you if there's too many things going on.
That and a blurry Spice Channel.
Yep.
You know, that's the I never. Well, growing up, we couldn't afford satellite, but my uncle always had them. No matter if he was poor or not, they always had one. So I've seen a lot of the porn. You ever do that? You ever try to masturbate while looking sideways and keeping one foot up so you can keep that angle right as it goes down? You're trying to prejudge what's coming next or what's going to be said next, so you try to time it just It's hard, but it's talent. Kids don't know they do. They don't know what it's like.
They don't know the struggle, man. They don't know.
We didn't have the internet. We had the Sears catalog.
Yeah,
coming of age
The
with a
J.C. Penney Christmas
well,
catalog, like that thick.
And old and muscle magazines, man, like the old muscle magazines because they have fitness.
Well, yeah, but then that shit changed because once ads started coming out, everything changed. You weren't seeing shit anymore. I remember some old man was like, "You ain't got one of them Montgomery Ward catalogs?" Like, Montgomery Ward just went out of business yesterday, I think. Could you imagine?
It was bad.
I mean,
it was bad.
I honestly don't know how I survived. And I'm sure you guys probably sit back and
Well,
think
yeah.
about that sometimes too, don't you? Just like, how the fuck did any of us survive that era? I rode in the back of a truck
I
without
think
a
it's harder
tailgate
for
with
us
my
too, man.
stepfather, drunk and stoned at the same time, going about 85 on back roads in Kentucky. Myself, my two brothers, and my stepbrother. Not a care in the fucking world. You seen that shit now? The parents would be in prison for 12 years.
Yep.
Easily, dude.
But
I used to ride in the back of my dad's truck with my sister, and we were both sitting in beach chairs in the back of the bed of the truck, all the way to the beach, a 2-hour drive, and not even always on the back road.
I used to love seeing
drinking Pepsi and having burping contests. You know, looking for.
You know what I did? I just tried to cap that with this. Yeah, you just keep talking. I was just
I used to ride. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Seth.
Used to ride.
I used to go ride in the back of my buddy's
Oh.
truck. Like a bunch of us would ride in the back, and they always kept all the drinks, the cases of soda and beer in the back. And if there wasn't a case of they knew. If there was not a case of Dr. Pepper there, because that's all I would drink back then, they were fucked because I'd be riding back there and I'd start throwing cans one by one out the car until my drinks were back there.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love throwing rocks at signs. We would throw gravel into, because we'd always go to. I lived in Eastern Kentucky in Round County, which is where Morehead State University is at, and they've got Cave Run Lake really close between Greenup County and Round County. So we would go there and spend the whole day. So we would pick out rocks all day long that were perfect, size of golf balls, but they were just perfect. We would stand up in the back of the truck while he was flying up the road. Like one of my brothers would put their finger through my belt loop to hold me, and I would launch it as the sign went by. We were trying to hit billboards, all kinds of shit. It was so much fun.
We tried to hit trees with crab apples when I lived up in northern Arizona.
Those are hard to do. Those things weigh differently. Each one of them's different. So when you grab one, it's like grabbing either a hard-boiled egg or a non-hard-boiled, or a hard, whatever that word is.
Hard-boiled.
Why am I that high this evening?
I don't know.
Dude, I told my daughter, like, it's funny about growing up. I said, there was a time, man, you could go to McDonald's and people would smoke cigs. Right? They used to have their own ashtrays, man.
When I started at Wendy's when I was 16, we had a smoking section in there, and it was right about the time that they were stopping it. It was so funny because one of the managers went out and ripped the sign down that said it was smoking. And then 2 days later, they're like, okay, we're smoking again. So they redesigned every place that you went into for smoking. What the fuck? Why don't we do that with weed now? Weed smells better than cigarette smoke, even though I smoke both.
I remember those nice little glass brown McDonald's ashtrays. Do you remember those?
Man.
Yes.
Of course, I also remember the creepy little hamburger seats. Ugh. Little faces.
Yep.
Afraid my food was gonna bite
Whatever
me in
you
the ass.
guys remember, I remember, plus at least a few years.
Dude, I remember the do you remember Mr. Rogers, Lady Elaine? Like the chick that
I
lived
love
in the
it.
merry-go-round.
Yeah, Lady Elaine, King
Yeah.
Friday, Daniel Tiger.
Lady Elaine to this day
Hey, I
still
see
gives me
Rob's
nightmares,
pepper.
man.
What did you say?
For good fuck's sake! The question is there another
You definitely are a unicorn, sir.
It's that one that gives me that good doppelganger right on my mouth each time, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I figured. I can't. There we go. This is that one that Janky, Jay's daughter was going to make a picture of. She drew me pictures of me looking like this. This is my new Bongmaster hat. We're gonna patent this, sell it just like this.
Dude, if you
When it gets cold,
I feel
you
like
can
if
just
the
stick it
show
up in there and
Doogie
keep it warm.
Howser had what happened to him then, or what happened to him, you know, you would be Doogie Howser when he was all grown up, Rob, if he went the wrong way in life. With all your tattoos and your mask.
You know what though? If I would have smoked weed in high school like the rest of my friends did, I probably would have went to college and became something myself.
Dude, Michelle
I
just
kid you not,
basically
because I
said,
focus so fucking much more now since I smoke than I ever did any other kind of medication. I mean, I'm serious.
Michelle basically said you're Doogie Howser if he was a failure.
I know she did. I was just trying to find out why it wasn't nothing.
But I find it extremely sexy.
You find it extremely sexy that I could have been a young doctor, but instead I'm a failed dude with a half a unicorn face hanging off my face like a fucking schlong.
Oh man,
it came
Love you
out
too,
wrong.
girl.
It came out wrong, but I couldn't.
No, I honestly, I
any
heard what
longer.
you
It was
said. I didn't
killing
take it
me
the
not
wrong
to
way.
share
These
it.
guys are the ones who nitpicked it and brought it to fruition for me to realize I'm a fucking loser, and I took pride in that for a minute.
You're not a loser.
Pride in being a loser. I did it. And that's what I wanted.
Do you know that I showed my phone to them when I opened up Facebook and your face popped up first thing? I was like, I love it when Rob pops up. You're a superstar, man. You make
He
me
loves
smile.
it when you pop up, Rob.
yeah.
You
I
didn't show
actually
them that
think,
one pop-up picture, did you?
I think the actual
That
first
might be
media
why I'm
reaction
getting.
Wait, that was Rob?
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, it might be why I'm getting more DMs than I'd planned.
Michelle, that picture was Rob, really?
Shut up. You had better not have shown her that one.
She didn't say who it was. He really had
Ain't no finger in it, so you know it's me.
There we go at the stern.
You're so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, Rob, you should take a nudie picture. You should take a topless picture. I got a ton of posts.
You know what I really thought about
people
doing? I mean, I do
post.
need money,
I
so
forgot I had
honestly, I
not
really
posted
thought
anything
about
like that
covering.
picture publicly, man. I got out of the shower 30 minutes later. I had so many posts and so many new followers that I didn't believe it. Thought they were bots.
Okay, well, here's the thing: men are perverts,
Yeah.
and if there's a
yeah,
hint
a few
of
of
a
them,
moist
because I had that
vagina
one guy
anywhere in their
tell me all
realm,
that
even if
weird
they can't
stuff
reach it, if
tonight.
they think there's a chance they might be able to see it or have it comment to them, they will follow you. They don't do that to guys.
It's just a free range titty society post. It was for fucking breast awareness.
I know, but
Awareness
you got
coming
perverts out there, and I got them too. But I can't let my Hall & Oates just hang out for the whole world to see.
You realize that when I was on your show, I did not know OnlyFans even existed.
I know.
At all.
And look at you now, girl. 7 feet in your fucking building.
I've been learning about it. I have been learning about it, but it's crazy, man.
You know what, though? I'm tempted to do. I'm half tempted to start selling full nudes of me with masks on.
You should, with your feet in a foot bath full of macaroni and cheese. You'll make billions.
Wow, that fetish
What
got
the
very,
fuck?
very pinpointed
That's
to
hard,
somebody's something.
That was tough.
He's thinking about it.
Hey, what are you willing to pay? I got some chef or
Serious inquiries.
Time you want, I got
only.
shells and I got the little ones. Would you
Oh
rather
my
I do
God.
some rigatoni?
The cricket's
Melt my
getting
own
excited, Rob. The
rock
cricket's getting
Velveeta
excited.
for you.
Oh Jesus.
You're going for it.
Lloyd,
What
the fuck?
mask
I don't
do you
know,
want?
man.
So-
I don't know. I got invited, so I came. You know what I mean? Like that's you asked
You
me to be here.
came?
Did you clean
See?
it up?
See what I mean? See what I
At least you got fucking invited.
I feel really uncomfortable, Lloyd, because I'm right under you.
Yeah.
When you
no.
taking
I
that
was
shirt
telling
off?
you
You want an
Hell.
umbrella? You want an
What
umbrella,
is
honey?
that?
You want an umbrella? Is that what you said?
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Oh, Lordy me. I don't know.
Oh lordy, lordy.
Yeah, so like I guess the morality of the story is like if you want, maybe Michelle's right. Rob, show some boob and watch this grow.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely show that
Oh
tongue.
Jesus. No, no, no.
It took her a minute to see it.
I'm not even looking. It is covered. You are covered right now. Nope. Nope.
Yep.
He is covered with a bag of weed.
Everything is better with a bag
I'm
of
looking
weed.
at something pretty instead.
Make some content where you're just wearing a bag of weed.
Ouch.
There you go, dude.
I forgot it. Hello.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
Well,
Take a
say
picture
yeah.
of yourself
Hello.
and just have the bag of weed over your penis.
Are you guys? I can't hear shit when I'm in these masks. Are you guys talking to me about me?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Make a
Michelle
video
said-
of you with
yeah.
a bag of weed over your crotch and nothing else on.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I'm not
enough
afraid to
do
show
it.
them shit. I want to make it more adventurous. That's why I was talking about the mask.
Just hold a bag over it and be like, and attach your cash app.
No,
handle.
you don't
Attach your
understand.
Cash App handle
You
to
don't
the page, man.
understand.
People
Here,
are
let
gonna
me
pay
tell you.
money
Let me
to
tell
see
you
the
what
butt
life
out
is
of-
like for an early 40s gentleman.
Here's what you do. You just put it there and you say $10 per bud that I smoke, and then eventually it's all gone and they get a good pick.
Yeah, but I'm going to be
Baby,
fucking high as hell too. I'd already be naked. Very first hit of it.
I'd
Ah,
have
fuck
made a
it, y'all
great
want to
pimp
see
in
some
another
shit?
life. I'd have made a great pimp in another
But here,
life.
look, this is how I am right now. Why lie about anything? We'll say this is my pee-pee, but this is my bag. How big of a fucking bag of weed is that? My sack hits my knees. How am I gonna cover it all? What am I gonna do? Draw smiley faces on it and just say they're dudes hanging out?
Use
waiting
the
on my
pound
turn?
bag, honey. Use a pound bag.
Crop it.
What's going
Oh
on
yeah,
with
rub
me?
your head.
I mean, I like how she acts like you just have a pound of weed sitting around right now.
I know you have a pound of weed sitting around.
No, I know.
I'm just kidding.
If he has a pound of weed that's just sitting around, it probably came from Base Smokes.
Right now, but I don't have it in my possession.
Hey,
Sorry.
all he has to do is go rake his yard
I didn't say anything.
and get him higher.
No. I was trying to say I could probably go get it tonight if somebody needed it. I'd definitely get it tonight.
I know.
I don't have the money for it tonight, but I can.
Well, hence the nudie pictures.
I ain't selling all more weed. Daddy got to eat too.
We're gonna make him an OnlyFans client before Christmas.
Do you think
Either that or he's
dudes?
gonna start
You know what,
coming
though?
into
Do you
Discord
think dudes
with
on
us
OnlyFans would
and
like
join our
make money?
porn channel.
Huh? What? No. What'd you say, Lloyd?
Do you think like dudes like us on OnlyFans can make money?
Yes.
Why not?
I know you can.
There's something for everybody on there.
That's the thing, but that's why I was meaning about with my mask. That would throw me
I mean,
into
if
a whole
that
new
dude can
genre
make-
of just doing it.
If
It's not
that
because
dude can
I'm
make a
into it. It's just
dildo
I
with this
got a
teeny
bear.
tiny
Fuck it, I'm gonna do
penis,
something
they can make
stupid.
a ton of money.
So if you found
No,
out somebody you knew had an OnlyFans, like they didn't tell you, you found out from somebody else, would you go look? Would you subscribe to it?
Yes.
Damn, he didn't
Not
even
even-
think about
Nah,
it.
man, I'm just gonna be really real about some shit, and I'll be honest, man, for a couple reasons. Two things.
You
I
only got
wouldn't
two
say
friends. We want
anything.
to do both of them.
like if Rob told me, for example, like, hey man, Sis got an OnlyFans. I'd be like, for real? And he showed me. I'd be like, okay. And I would just, for one, I would join for support, truthfully for support. Two, I would join for my own male.
Of course, yeah. You would at least work for sure. Yeah, I get.
And I would not. And three, I wouldn't even tell you I joined. I'd keep it quiet until you came to me and said, "Hey, did you join my OnlyFans?" I'd be like, "Yes, I did join."
So you wouldn't join it for the articles, is what you're telling us.
I mean, I'm just curious. Like, if you found out somebody you personally knew had one and they didn't tell you, would you go look? That's all. I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, why not? No, I mean, like, not everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it depends on which one of my friends.
That's what I was going to say right now. It's not because of their looks or anything. It's because of how it's going to affect that person. Depending on how they came to me with it. If they come to me and went, my boyfriend just found out that I used to have an OnlyFans. I don't think I would do it. I would swear to that person I would never go look at it because of that.
Right.
But if it came to a different realm, I would.
So like,
and you know what though? Even it's not because of a gay factor either. I would still probably do it if it was a guy friend because I wouldn't believe it. I'd have to see from my own eyes they were actually doing something. I don't know why. It wouldn't be that. But with the subscription part of it, if you subscribe to it, of course, that's money out of your pocket going to theirs. Does support. But is that something you could do anonymously, though? They would know that it was you. So would it make them feel more uncomfortable?
Well, they would only know, depending on what email you use, like on how you pay.
That's the thing, is I don't know how that works, though. But I mean, would...
Oh, he's acting like he doesn't have an anonymous account. Come on.
Me? No, I don't. Everything's attached to me. I'm not able to do it. I, honest to goodness, had thought about it at one given time. Of course, fucking everybody did, especially through COVID when nothing else was going on and you couldn't have money or shit. So a woman selling fucking farts in a jar and she made $90K a year. I think my something might get me something. Even if it's me doing armpit farts all night.
And also it just depends on what, if you make one to watch people, you name it you give yourself a different screen name than what one you normally use.
Yes.
If you're trying to keep it on the DL. So you wouldn't go to watch people with the name of Bongmaster Rob.
No.
Hey, man, times are tough, man. You know what I mean?
He'd be like Masked Man Rob or something.
You could be Masturbator.
Wow, that's not original. Master Bong, baby. Get off my head. That was not directed towards you, Michelle. Shut up.
Bongmaster Rob, let me show you my piece.
It's like I'm not going to say it.
Oh, God.
Look, there he goes.
There he goes.
Nipples.
There you go, Michelle.
Here's
so when you going to let me come visit?
My profile pic. Hold on.
I got to see Lloyd first,
he's even flexing.
He's closer.
Oh, Michelle.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, you can take a
screenshot, damn it. That's your one and only time you're getting some of this. What's the difference?
That's true.
Fuck, dude. I shit you not, if I would have read that before I would have used that on one of my random thoughts. What is the difference between pink and purple? The grip. I completely forgot all about that, but I fucking love that. I fucking love that. What's going on, Queen? Sorry if you just joined at the most oddest of times, but I was giving Mistress of
my striptease, my belated birthday
Hold on.
present.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to tie my shoes.
And I tell you what, the bunny ears sell it all, man.
See that's my niche would be fat hairy man with lots of scars from surgeries.
All right, I got a question for the female.
You call it wait, listen to my voice. You call him Bongmaster by day, but he's masturbator by night. Go ahead anyway.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Queen, for stopping in. You enjoy the rest of your evening and get you some sleep. Thank you again for stopping in.
You're out with a guy who's extremely physically attractive.
Oh Lord, are we going with the whole get mask again? I can't. If he's stronger than me,
trying to get it on our date.
I'm not even going to fight for it.
And then you found him intellectually stimulating, and you're willing to sleep with him tonight. And you go home, back to his place. His place is really well kept. He pours you a nice glass of wine. Everything's going great. You start making out. You get naked, and when you You look down, he's got bunny ears on. What do you do?
Wait,
It's
so
got bunny
the head of his
there's a
the head
little
of his
speck.
Peter, instead of having ears, has got bunny ears?
No, like it's you. It's like your ears. He's got your ears. Everything's normal. Everything's fine. Just he's wearing.
But he
ears.
puts your ears on.
Yeah, he puts
I know,
your
on
ears.
his head or on his Peter. That's what I'm doing because you said you looked
Yeah,
down.
you
Dude,
said
if he
you
can
look
put your
down.
ears on his Peter, he's got a massive.
Well, I
jaw,
meant like you
dude.
just meant like it had like say it was a condom with my face
So,
with the
so
little
what you're
ears on it.
saying
That's
is
what
like
was
I
meaning.
look down and then I look back up at him and he's got ears on.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go with it if that's the only issue. Like,
Wait, no, I would see Sith doing this. All right,
Yeah,
so
like wait a minute.
I do that.
I'd
I mean,
look
I
at the
I'd
rabbit
see
ears
her
and say,
giving
as
you at
long as
least
you're not
3
going to
shots.
jackrabbit.
all right, as long as it's big enough. Okay.
You're like, no.
Hop to it.
Can you lean him
You
back a
ain't-
little bit? There, now it looks a little better. Now it's got a more profile. Looks like it's got a spoiler in the back. Makes it look more sporty. Yeah, we'll get in there. Good Lord, I don't like you anymore because now you make me think I got rabbit ears on my Peter.
Your rabbit
Dude.
ears need their own handle.
Dude, if it's on your Peter, they sell dildos with rabbit.
You know what? I
Like,
might
it's like
do
a
that.
rabbit.
I might.
It's like a rabbit thing. It's like
I'm gonna start patenting some shit. Honestly, that's the reason why I want to go on TikTok because you can sell so much shit so quick. But you have to get a certain amount of following before you can ever do that. If I could sell my own merchandise through there, me be my spokesperson, and then be able to order it right then, I would love to be able to do that. Kind of like me make myself QVC just every other day or whenever I want to do it. But if anybody on here right now is from TikTok, did you just now follow me on here? This is what I was attempting to show earlier, and I think this is what might have got me in trouble earlier too. This is jet fuel. It's from Emerald Growing Exotics. I found it still had some left in it. I took a pan view, started over here, went around my stickers. So more than likely one of these huge banners that were all billboards. I'll be quiet now. Please, everyone else, continue to talk. Why do I always feel the weirdest because I'm talking the longest and the loudest? Why is that?
No, we were just listening to you.
Hand check then. Wow.
Like really delayed. Really
But
delayed.
is there a lag? Because I barely seen one finger come into the window down here on my left. Yeah, okay. I can't see him.
What?
I can't. I'm trying to see where they are again. I couldn't see your hand.
Level
Don't ask
man.
me why I was leaning like I was trying to look through the shadow because it's not going to change what I'm doing.
She only showed her left hand with her right hand.
Well, I got
Yeah.
to show both hands. They're just
You don't have to show me anything you don't want
big
to.
glove.
Because listen to me right now. If it's going to do it, it's going to do it without me touching it. So
Whoa.
just let
That's
it flow.
hot.
Well, I can't touch it from Delaware.
Whoa.
I'm talking
Whoa.
about you yourself, listening to me alone, looking at me, staring directly at you right now. If it doesn't make it move, doesn't make it wiggle, doesn't make it feel like butterflies, it never would with my face on it. So that's what you got to look at.
Wow.
Is
Turn on
he
that
talking
vibrator.
dirty
Or
to
turn
me
it down,
on
honey.
purpose
One of the
and good
two. It's
looking?
vibrating your screen. What is it, Sith? What was that? You were going to say something.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Is
I
there?
think
Is there
Michelle just
moisture in
got
Arizona? I'm so
You
sorry.
can
Is it
flirt with
raining?
me all you
No,
want.
no. Mine
I-
was a more sure you can see her hands, but you don't know what else is down there.
I heard the vibration. Did you not hear it? I think it hit up to like.
You just
Yeah.
hear the crickets. You just think you're all that.
We
Yeah,
all.
that's
No,
what
I
she
don't think-
keeps saying
You
is
know what? I
crickets.
was
I
not trying to do
don't
that. I was
believe
trying to do that to be cute towards you, asshole. So piss on your head. I don't care. I've been doing YouTube for going on 2 years now, I think. But you know what? I don't know if it's been that long or not. I'm trying to remember when I started this little thing. It might be close to it. How long, Lloyd? You just started, didn't you? Did
Yeah.
you just like really fully move into it? Sith, you've been on Twitch more than anything, right? Is that where your
Yeah,
primary
about
audience
4
is?
Well, it's actually starting to kind of balance out between Twitch and here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's really good. I did finally put Twitch on my phone, and I believe you're the only one I follow right now too.
I follow you.
Do you? I don't have anything on there yet. I'm going to try it. I'm going to get the capture card this weekend when I go up to Athens. I just got too much other shit I want to do right now. But I want to do that. I'm trying to depend. Really? Wow! I just got really high, and my brain was trying to slow me down from talking, and my lips didn't catch me enough time.
I don't know Twitch yet. I know Twitch well enough to like go on and watch other people, but I just know X and Discord, and I don't even know
It's kind
Discord
of like
that.
Discord. I mean, can you
Huh?
do the same kind of community stuff like that on Discord?
I
As you
mean,
can Twitch?
so
Because I'm
say
not
I
even familiar
wanted
with
to
Twitch. The
have.
only thing I did was download it to my phone. I've never uploaded anything or nothing like that. I've watched some of yours, but that was it.
So Twitch is more like watching people on YouTube and stuff where you can talk just in the chat. But if you set up with people, they can bring you into their Discord and then you can talk with them and be in the voice chat in their stream like we're doing here.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And you can still play games and everything. And I can, we can watch movies and shit too.
Like there are times my Discord while I'm live gets insane because there'll be 8 or 9 dudes in there and we're all grouped up, trying to sync drop into a game together.
Yeah.
And so it gets talkative and it gets crazy.
That's what I'm really trying to work on right now with Overwatch. Dan and I've been playing. Doodle just downloaded it, and All Cold Inside just added me too. So there's 4 people. If we can all start playing together, at least get decent enough. But of course, we're all in different time zones, and we all have different lives too. So it makes it hard that way.
Yeah.
It's a very, very fun game. I'm not trying to sell it to anybody, but if you like quick competitiveness that's balls to the walls, it's a lot of fun. But you got to work as a team. If you don't, you can't do it.
Right.
You might get good for 5 or 6 minutes, but that's about it. You're done. There's no way you can continue on any further than that. Michelle, are you on? Why do I keep looking over at Lloyd to talk to Michelle? I'm sorry. It makes me feel weird because the way my camera angle is. Michelle, are you on YouTube?
Well, I have a YouTube, but I'm not exactly on it yet.
Have you thought about doing like infomercials for your Mystery Horror Theater shit before you go onto it?
I have been fooling around with that idea. I've done like
It'll
little
help
videos.
bring you some
Starting
people.
to talk in them now, so I think I might.
It'll definitely bring in some people.
My mom and my sister finally seem to be slacking back on the we don't want your shit to end up on Facebook. So I think I might start doing that stuff. I disconnected everything and they seem to be fine with what I do post there.
You and you are both friends with me on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to ask you as a friend of mine on here and on there, please do not comment on the same post. My actual father commented on one of my reels on there today. And he put on there, son, I'm going to have to block you until you get a life on the Oompa Loompa video. So, of course, I responded to him, block away. I'm not on here to impress anyone. The man has not spoken a word to me in over a year and nothing in text within the last 8 months. The lake is down this direction from my house, roughly 2 miles away. During the summertime, he goes at least 8 to 10 times with his friends or his old kind of adopted son type people, not legitimately adopted. These guys who just want to be him so bad for some reason, whatever the fuck it is, I really don't care. They drive by here to go to the gas station or go get bait right up the street. By my house now. They will send me a message and call me 3 or 4 days beforehand and ask me how the fishing is. So in my mind, I think, okay, cool. I'm gonna go fishing with my dad and his friends. Nope. Never ever find out. Less than 2 miles away. So of course, I had to call my mom because I was really, really mad. And I'm like, Mom, can I vent to you for a minute? And then I just blew the hell up on her. Of course, she apologized to me. And I'm like, it's nobody's fault. I should have just realized that. And she's like, well, this is what your grandma used to tell me. Consider the source. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. What the fuck did I really expect? But deep inside, I wanted one time for him to finally fucking say, you know what? That was pretty funny. Or you know what? Even though I don't like it, that's a whole lot of shit you're doing there. It couldn't have been the post of me, congratulating myself and somewhat boasting about the 800,000 views I just hit. It was the one of me dancing in the Oompa Loompa outfit and took it that route. Because more than likely, one of his little ass buddies or whatever he wants to call him, friends, deer hunting crew, they probably seen it and laughed at it. So when they turned it and showed it to him, he couldn't brag on me because of what I was doing. When I worked at different places I worked at, or when I lived in North Carolina, I was the golden son. I was the greatest thing since sliced bread because I wasn't there. You know what I mean? He could make up to me any lie he wanted to. Now, when it's out there for people to see, I'm me now. So if you don't like it, I really don't fucking care anymore. But Lloyd, Michelle, I do appreciate you guys commenting and sharing all my stuff too. But it really hit me.
I imagine so, man.
because I'm trying so hard. I knew my family wasn't going to like this. He is not in law enforcement. He's a fucking full-blown alcoholic and always has been since I remember. He was a good dad because he provided. He was never there because he always worked. So I spent more time with my stepmom when it was my visitation time to go down there than what I did with him. And then, of course, we lived with my mom. So there's no makeup time there. So I knew that. But I've always wanted just at least one time. Be proud of me for something I'm doing. I'm proud of Lloyd for what he does, and I've never met the man in person. I'm proud of you, Sith, and I'm proud if I can get it down that way. And I will tell you guys that because I see it in you and I see what kind of people you are. I can't even get that out of fucking people in my own family. That's the battle I fight every day. And that's why half the time I want to quit this shit. Because I feel like I'm lying to you guys on here.
You gotta
You
remember,
can't
man.
because I need a reason to get up in the morning and look at X.
There's one good reason, man.
You
gotta be true to yourself, bro. You gotta be true to yourself. Like, why do you do it? Do you do it because you want the approval of your father? Do you do it because you want the approval of your father's crew? Or do you do it because you like doing what you do?
I want one person
doing
in
what
my
you do,
life
man. Do it.
that has always laughed at me to finally agree once that I'm actually funny and not justifiably laughed at because of the person that I've become, I guess, if that makes any sense.
You also want to laugh with you, not at you.
Yes.
Unless I'm the one making you laugh at me in that fashion. If I'm doing a stupid video like that, yes, fucking laugh at me. Tell me how stupid I am in a humorous way. Don't pretty much ostracize me in front of the whole fucking platform because you know anybody out there, you guys are all in different states. So if you see that, that's on your feed now. If you like that post, that comment is in there. So that shit is out there forever anyway. And it's just a simple thought of, no, I'm definitely not in it for him. The only people I was worried about was my children. So I made sure they were okay with it before I ever went on there. I'm in this shit here for myself. And I guess what I am in it for is for just a little bit of notoriety for a moment. Because the fact of somebody like when you told me a minute ago what you guys liked about me and why you do what you do because of me or because of whenever we've crossed our paths or whatnot, that means the world to me. Because just like when I work on somebody's vehicle, it's the appreciation that I really want. I don't ask my father for anything. I've called him before if I've got stumped on a vehicle and I really need to pick his brain. The only thing I've ever actually asked him for was to come pick me up in North Carolina when I broke my leg because I had to move back up here and to co-sign a $1,500 loan when I was in high school. Nothing else. My brothers would drop their kids off. My sisters would drop their kids off. Not like they're just trash or nothing, but they babysat their children from birth up to probably now if they're still in school. I never did that with mine. I didn't want to burden them because they already had that. I knew they wanted to live their life too. But now I'm nobody again. So fuck it. I'm with you guys now. You're my family. Whether you like it or
And
not.
we love you.
Right on, man.
We love you so much.
But when I get down and you guys, like when I don't come on here for a while, that's some of the reasons why. It's because I know you are real people. I have spoken to you. I have seen you. It's not the same as having somebody that you know is in your life, I guess. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Rob, can I tell you something?
No, you can't because you share way too fucking much.
No, this is something I want to share with you.
Just I mean, not about personal. Just don't go really deep. Like my fingers are inside me right now.
No. I'm being serious here, honey.
I know.
She's wrist deep. What are you talking about?
Your show and you were asking people if they wanted to come on Dank Dungeons, and I was like, I'll shoot the shit with you sometime. Mm-hmm. You were like, sure. I was like, dude, this guy is a stoner. He's never gonna remember. You said before the end of the show, yeah, she's gonna be on tomorrow night at 8:00. I near shit myself. I don't remember if you remember how much I posted about it or like texted you about it. I remember the first 20 minutes of the show was pretty much
you going, I don't know where to put my camera. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do with my hand?
There's a more important point. There's a more important point.
Let me bring somebody else up in here with me. Yeah.
Honey, there's a more important point. You put me on that show. You talked with me. You had me on that show. And because of you, every single day I have a reason to take a shower. I have a family. I have people who love me.
Well, I appreciate
you made
that.
A huge difference in my life. When I was able to get out of my relationship and get out of that apartment, I had people here because of you.
Well, thank you. I did not know that deep into that. And I wasn't trying to be rude before you finished it off. Because when I get like deep-hearted like you are right now, I have to laugh at something. If not, I'm gonna start crying. Then I'll get mad at myself.
No, I know. No,
That's
I
the reason why I did
love
that. It wasn't
when I
because of
say
you.
I tell them every day that I love them. I am so grateful for all of you guys here.
And
And that's
that's
why I always
true.
give you and FL and Shaggy a hard time about coming to visit me in Discord. Just come and say hi for 2 minutes. I
No,
don't care if you stay. Come,
it's
say
the
hi
way
to
you
me. I
put
love
it.
you
You say,
guys.
"Hey, I'm in my robe. Will you come into my living room, please?"
But you can fall asleep with me. You can fall asleep with me
Yes,
in my
because that
virtual
makes it so
Discord
less
living
creepy.
room.
Yeah, it's okay. You could put your head right here at my crotch.
Well, you could if you came.
Well, I mean, if I
Wait,
could
so
take
you want you want
Mhm.
him to come and then you want him to lay on it? Ew.
Somebody gets the wet
Ew.
spot.
Somebody better be recording this shit. If it didn't go OnlyFans and we become millionaires, we never talking about it.
Nah, I
Talking
won't
about
say
why
that.
we're
In
talking
all
about it.
seriousness, I do love you, and thank you so much for taking a chance on interviewing me.
It wasn't that I took a chance on you. It was just I seen in you what I see in these guys. It's you're not in it like some other people are. Granted, yes, we all want to be somebody out of this. We would love for all of our shit to take off. Who wouldn't?
Yes.
You might say you don't want to, but deep inside you do anyway. You want to be paid to do this because you love doing this. But we're all the same. What?
I have a dead serious question right now for the four of you, and because I'm high, I don't want to forget.
Honey, I love you so much. You're looking at the same screen I am. There's 4 of us in this
Yeah, I
screen.
know.
You're
I was just
asking
about to
yourself
say the
the
same
same
thing.
question. Remember that.
No.
For the 4 of us is what you just said. For the
Yes.
4 of you. So there's 4 of us.
Yes, 4 of us. Okay. So, what would you think of the 4 of us doing a very more adult style podcast on a different forum? Not on here, but
OnlyFans? No, I'm just kidding.
not necessarily OnlyFans, but more of that kind of platform where we can say more, do more, be a lot more adult.
Sweetheart,
I think the
I'm
4 of
down
us would
for
have
it.
so much fun doing this once a week or once a month or something together. I think we could make some pretty fucking amazing content.
I was going
I'm
to tell you
down.
guys the
I'm
same
tired of
thing.
always
We don't
being a
always
kindergarten
have to
teacher.
come on my feed anyway. I was just high tonight and wanted to have somebody to talk to.
Oh, no.
tonight.
I just mean something that we would literally do scheduled, but it
Right.
would be on a different platform where we could kind of get away with more.
What else?
We kind of get away
we
with
can get
more
away
or
with more
porn.
than we can on Twitter right now. He pretty much fucking opened the gates to hell when he took everything away. He's like, hey, I've seen somebody's soul. I did not think that was humanly possible, but I have seen a soul. So, I mean, I don't care whatever you want to do that, but you'll have to navigate me to which platform you're meaning on.
I'm going to look into
I really
a few.
don't know.
There's a couple platforms I'm looking into, but it was further content. But I really think the 4 of us.
Is it all verbal, or are we going to be on screen like this?
It would be
because
just
it's hard.
this.
I find it weird doing spaces.
Just like this, but they wouldn't
in my house
censor.
by myself talking to voices, and people said that I shouldn't have did that.
This.
Virtual Discord living room. Come to my virtual Discord living room and get used to it, Rob.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Now, did you hear what I said though?
Yeah.
Did you know the doctors used to tell us to stop listening to the voices and talking back to them? But if we're in a space without this, you set your phone down. You hear voices. You're answering. Yeah. You're crazy in a shit house rat. Are you sure you're in spaces right now? Are you sure that's Bongmaster Rob and Lloyd there? You're hearing talking. Are you sure that's not your cat?
Acid was the first drug I did. I'm quite sure.
I've never.
Here, stop. Wait a minute.
I've never knowingly done acid. I've been offered acid, yes. I've never knowingly
taken it.
Huh?
That's a shame.
It's a fun.
I thought she said she had to shave. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
She's preparing, Rob.
Wow, you got to shave for acid? Yeah. That sounds like my kind of party now. Let me see here. No, I mean, I without I won't.
What kind of experiences are you guys having with psychedelics, man?
But I've never taken it. I've never knowingly taken it anyhow, ever, nothing like that.
There's a lot of things you can experience on psychedelics, and a lot of them are
extra. I know, but I had a really bad hallucination. I don't even know what you want to call it, because it wasn't out of shrooms or anything like that. This was out of deep depression after 8 days of no sleeping. I was seeing some fucking weird shit. So I never wanted to hallucinate like that again. And that happened like in 2006. I was going through a divorce with my ex-wife, and I went through this really bad thing that I had a dream of a dark figure outside my window telling me I was going to be a worthless piece of shit, never amount to anything, and never see my kids again. And I couldn't go to sleep because to me it was being beat into my head. And I had a 2-year-old, a newborn, and it was rough. And I never wanted to do it again. So yeah, I don't know if I could ever try acid or not. I don't know if I want to trip that far. I've been high on some of the shit that I've been on because I spoke too much of it and it made me feel somewhere there. But I watched buildings move up and down. I watched a car explode that didn't explode. I had actually thought that I was being tased with a spider web because it felt like it was wrapping me up, and I just kept feeling myself doing this. I ended up in the back of a police car taken to a hospital. I spent 30 days in a mental institution for that. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder with psychotic features. But until they determined that it was me going that long without sleep, that sleep deprivation completely fucked me up. So then, of course, I went for 2 years of being medicated for something I didn't even have.
Oh my God.
Fucked me up even worse. So now I'm not on anything like that. And I think that's what would scare me.
My ex-husband was bipolar, and he didn't properly talk with the doctors and get treated. They treated him for depression. It made him so much worse.
Right. And I think what it was when I was in that hospital, I seen the difference. I seen people who were actually clinically bipolar who needed help a certain way, and the people that were being treated for it. If they are treated for it, it's night and day. If they weren't treated for it and they ended up in there, I felt bad for them because it's something they can't control. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I know there's bad times in that bipolar thing too. I've witnessed it myself with friends of mine who would lock themselves away for almost a month because they knew how bad they were going to be for that amount of time. But their family suffered, if you know what I mean. So that stuff it's a dangerous thing, especially when it goes without being medicated. I'm not trying to say that I'm proud I don't have it, because while I was in there, I was doing the same shit that I'm doing with you guys right now. When everyone kept saying I have bipolar disorder and all this, and I'm like, why don't we say it differently? Try to get in their head that I don't have it. I mean, it doesn't have me. I have it. There's a way to fight that. You can make yourself work with it, or you can let it just debilitate you. And it was so neat to just watch the changes in people. I would love to be a motivational speaker one day, but I would have to be stoned out of my fucking gourd. It would have to be a dark room, and then slowly the light could be lit up as it went. That's how long it takes me to do something without being comfortable. That's why it's so hard for me to schedule a show. Now, if I know I'm going to be on somewhere with you all week, or like one time a week, I can do that. But if I know that I have a regularly scheduled program 2 or 3 times a week, I don't think I could do that yet. My anxiety is too bad, because I know Lloyd had many times stopped in and radio's still blaring. He's in the green room waiting to come in. It's because I'm kind of going through this little ritual thing. So I've got to go like right now. So when I sent the messages out to you guys about coming, I just went ahead and went. I was going to stay on here for a little bit, even if you guys didn't come. I do appreciate it. And I don't, did she already fall asleep?
Yeah.
Are you back, Michelle? Where'd you go?
I think the cricket took her out.
Well, I watched her get up a minute ago. I just didn't want the conversation that we were talking about affecting her. I would have stopped. I'm not saying that it did. It was just, she got up in the middle of that part. But it is 15 after 2. You guys, we've been on here for 2 hours now. It's totally up to you. Or 17 after 2. It's up to you guys if you want to go any longer.
No, I think I'll wrap it up. That'll be a good place for me because
I'm
the early bird. So
well, that's
what has to be up in a couple hours, and he's still up for some reason.
Michelle had just said that she was setting her alarm for 6 or something. But Michelle, can you hear us? Papa, can you hear me?
So she does this a lot, by the way. She'll just fall asleep.
Yeah,
well, no, she got up. So I didn't want us to go just completely out. She come back talking in the room, be by herself, and freak the fuck out if we're not in there. That's a pretty dark room.
She's like, "Where'd you guys go?"
But we will do our short goodbyes if you want.
Yeah.
I know mine, so I'll ramble through right quick. Come see me actually tonight, since it's past, unless you're on the West Coast, because it's not tomorrow until a little bit. Wednesday, 10 p.m. Myself. What'd you say?
No, that noise. You heard that, right?
No.
It's not someone getting spanked. I just heard.
No, that was meat flaps.
That was somebody packing a pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
Was it meat flaps? Somebody doing jumping jacks? I was going to.
It was not meat flaps or jumping jacks.
Don't get mad at me.
Oh,
Okay, shut up. We're getting. She just left. I didn't know. Where did
She'll
she
be back.
go?
she probably hit her phone by accident.
Hang on. Let me add her back to the stage. I never took her out. Hold on.
There she
I got to bring her back in because I don't want her to think that I did that. What happened?
Spooky
Yep.
kooky.
Are you there? Did your vagina eat your phone? Tap the screen twice if you're okay.
Feed me, Seymour.
Okay, she's here. She's here. Anyway, tomorrow at 10
Oh my
o'clock,
God.
I'm going to be on Higher Values with Rando and Cashman at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be on their socials, but I'm going to try my best to share it through there. On Saturday at midnight, I'm going to have a show myself with Hans from High Nine. On Sunday, I'm going to have visitor husband Tommy. And on Monday, I'm going to pass the show to him now because he's going to tell you where I'm going to be at on Monday after he announces his something on Saturday, Lloyd. Yours, sir.
Holy hell, we got a lot going on. Yeah, man. We're gonna have you on October 7th on Sips and Rips. We're really
Which is
looking forward to
Monday.
that. So yeah, man. We're trying to bring the heat. So if you're watching the show, write into Sips and Rips podcast at gmail.com. Whatever hot topic you want us to talk about, and I'm sure Rob will find a way to bring some hilarity with it.
And you're also on Saturday at 9, right? Are you guys still having your show?
Yep.
Okay.
Every Saturday night we have a show and our watch party. And if you don't mind, we are giving away, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but we're giving away a coffee maker for the month of October.
No shit.
So yeah, the post should post tomorrow. So keep an eye on Sips and Rips X page.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
we're giving away a coffee maker. We give away coffee cups, and we figured, that'd be a good thing to give away too. Yeah, man. So
What kind?
yeah.
Is it a pod or is it?
It's I actually have it right here. Give me one moment. I'll wreck my
Well, you
studio.
can hear me while you're doing that. What I'll do if you make a flyer set up like that for it, I'll share it to all my socials. Hang on.
Yeah.
By Hamilton Beach too. Yeah,
There you go.
Put that right there.
Hell yeah. What are they going to have to do to subscribe? Or subscribe?
It's gonna be this
What are
time.
you
I mean, I did go off the norm. Normally, it's just probably something simple, but you have to like and subscribe to the X and YouTube.
So
like,
okay, well, I
share,
wasn't sure.
yeah, like, share, repost, and we did ask that you just tag 2 accounts, just to help us grow. And that's just full disclosure. We're trying to grow more, and we figured as a way to say thank you for everybody who does do that for us.
Right.
Somebody who can at least, even if you don't drink coffee, it would make a hell of a Christmas gift or a Halloween gift or
You guys got to
gift
sign
or
it.
something.
You got to sign it. You got to make it worth. If I win it, if there's a white spot on there somewhere, I want Sips and Rips written somehow. I want Scully signing it. I want you to sign it. I want her to sign it for sure.
Right on, man. We
If
can make
not,
that
if
happen.
it's all black, you're going to have to get. I mean, I think you should do that anyway. Make it a limited edition or a first edition giveaway. Guys, sign your names to it.
Right
Or
on.
just even you, right? If you don't have a sticker, hell, it'd be great if you had a sticker you could slap on the side of it. Who cares who made it? It's yours now. You bought it. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
man. Yeah, I have the receipt and everything.
So, are you going to share that like all your socials? Because if you do, when you do that, I'll share it to my TikTok, of course, and then my.
Well, no,
Instagram, Facebook,
well, it
or
will
how
be
is that?
on. It would be on just the Sips and Rips X socials. We're doing Shane
For
and I
the
will
giveaway.
Yeah, we'll be
Okay.
doing our show. We're going to be running through our own socials for one more week. And then after that, which we announced that on Saturday, we announced it on Monday too. But next Monday will be our last show that we'll share through all our socials. So it'll
Right.
just be all Sips and Rips. I mean, Shane and I will still be doing our side projects and stuff, but for everything Sips and Rips related, and that's mostly that we're getting a lot of traction that way. So I think a lot of people are interested in more than that. So I think, and thanks to help with Sith down below, she's like, we need to focus on Sips and Rips. I was like, yeah, I think it's a good call. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to do one more show through our socials just so all our fans know, our individual fans know, hey, look,
Right.
From now on, there'll be, 2 places, well, 3. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, and then we're on X.
Well, then what I'll do then is when you make that thing up, when I do share it to my other socials, I will push the people to your Twitter page then.
Much
Make sure
appreciated,
that that's
man.
one of the biggest things is you must be a follower of the Sips and Rips Twitter page in order to even be eligible. So that when you do share that, I will go ahead and retweet or repost however it is on whichever one.
Appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. That's
that's what I figured. The way I looked at it, because my one friend I was talking to him, he's like, "What if they don't drink coffee?" I'm like, "Well, I'd make a hell of a gift that you got for free."
I mean, you don't understand.
Re-gift it, man.
Free shit all the time being on TikTok just because it's. I mean, I don't need a hamster declawer. Why would I need that? Don't answer that question. But anyway, I would still get in a free giveaway if there was a hamster declawer on that free giveaway just because. I mean, I don't want another fucking toaster, but I want to say, dude, I just want a fucking toaster, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's simple. Yeah, dude, that's
and the way I look at it, I mean,
I
like,
love that, dude. That's awesome.
People love hunting, people have hunting cabins, people will do, people do book clubs.
Yeah, dog houses they have to live in.
It's one of those things you can put
up. Yeah, man. They've got their OnlyFans studio.
Yeah.
I would put it back here in the dank dungeon. I'd hook it right up over in the corner.
Yeah, a lot of people have home offices now. There's a lot of people who work from home.
And it's small compact. So yeah, it's not like one of the great big percolators you got to set up on the side and twist all the knobby things and shove it through. It's a great short size to put there.
Hopefully it'll entice people to wake up on Saturdays with us. I mean, that's a little hard sell. I understand. It is a Saturday, but
it's not a hard sell, dude. You guys are doing great. I mean, I don't know what your numbers are, but it's good. Just keep.
They're humbling. They're really humbling, man. And what I mean by humbling, they're amazing. Like for me, like for us, we're not even. Our YouTube is not even 28 days, or our X is not even 28 days old. Our YouTube just hit the 28 days. We have 50, I think 49 or 50 subscribers now. Again, this is not bragging. Okay, this is small numbers.
Yes, it is. Fucking tell us how good your show's doing. That's what I was asking you. Please
do. For two people that what we're trying to do is bring realism, and what we mean by realism is just two people that don't always agree, man. Shay and I do not always agree on what things should be or how to live life or what our pursuits are. But the point of it is that we love each other. We are great friends. We back each other up. We have nothing but support, and we want that to convey to our fans that in that hour, you are welcomed, you are loved, and you are heard, and you are seen, man. And we just want a nice, safe space for people to talk about. It could be anything from school shootings all the way down to, hey, this one time I pooped in a cornfield. You know what I mean? It's about real people talking about real shit.
Experience if you want.
What's that?
Do you want to talk about my pooping in the shower experience on your show?
I would love to hear it.
It's a very, very graphic, good reasoning behind it, a fucked up reasoning behind it. But yeah, I'm not going to say more about it. But it's one thing I always have said to people whenever they ask, like, oh yeah, I bet you've done some weird shit. I was like, motherfucker, I pooped in the shower. Don't even. And then you just walk away from them because then they want to know everything I just told you. So if you want to know why, what was the reasoning behind this grown-ass man, because this was not as a child. I was a grown-ass man when this happened now, people. You want to know why I had to shit in the shower and make sure it went down the drain before I left the room? Use your imagination. Please tune in to Sips and Rips on Monday around 7 p.m.ish, because I know he's going to start at 7 p.m. That's when the show starts. I don't know when exactly I'm coming into the show from there, but when we start talking about it, break out your popcorn. Just don't put any peanut butter on that popcorn. Anyway,
it's right after dinner show, so it should be.
Could you imagine? Mom, can I have some butterscotch?
Oh gosh, no.
Was that somebody really knocking on the door? I'm almost done. Will you give me one more minute, please? Oh yeah, this is a good story. It's a lovely story. It's kind of one of them. What the fuck am I going to do now? But fuck it, I've already done it now, so you don't really know what else to do.
What's even worse is like, all right, like I always look forward to the show. I always look forward to Sips and Rips, man. I really do. I really enjoy it. But now, my reasoning behind looking forward to my show is that there's the whole what happened that you had to poop in a shower now. I don't even know it. And now
no, you don't.
And like I have to wait till Monday for
ever shared it on live. I know that my friends know why. I may have probably ran across a conversation once or twice, but I've never went in detail on start to finish what put me where I was at, in what area where I was there, why I went into that particular area to use that particular facility, and why was I on a time limit and somebody knocking on the door. All this could be yours.
What time is your show on Monday, Lloyd?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern.
We're gonna. I mean, I'm not lying here. This is not gonna be some story that I'm gonna make up because I'll even take my glasses off and I will look directly into the camera and I will keep a straight face as I talk. And I know when I look up at Lloyd, he's gonna be sitting like this.
Dude, I'm
But it's not because he's
Okay.
surprised, because it's his normal look, and I don't ever know if he's alive or not.
So I need to ask a favor then.
What?
Because I will
Remind
be
you?
live. I will be live while you are during your show. So I need someone to message me before you tell this story, so I can take a break on my show and listen.
But I thought you said you started at 8:00.
No, my show on Monday.
What the fuck was that? Was that a bat? What just hit her camera?
My thumb, because I moved it.
God, I thought it was Mothman.
Sorry.
I thought she fucking had you. Well, if I the only one that thought that like a wing went right across that camera, my lord, I thought she was gone.
Owie.
Bless your heart.
I am pretty gone. I put a whole lot of can of sugar on my bowl of cereal at bedtime.
I'm just glad to hear your voice.
Look how red Lloyd is.
Oh, dude.
He almost matches his chair.
Lord,
You
fuck
see
you are red,
Rob,
dude.
dude,
You're
he
like,
Lloyd,
He
you
backed
match your
off.
fucking chair.
Dude, that was great. Oh,
I'm glad I had glasses on because I can only imagine what my face looked like because I can see my eyebrows above my glasses right now. My shit went big, girl. That scared the fuck out of me. Because I'll tell you, like whoever it was, I think it was Big A. He was over there and his was darker than everybody else's. You're below me near the window. So with you that dark, I have a dark blue shutter right there and it kind of looks the same. So when you flash something, I keep thinking somebody's coming through the fucking TV. And that scared me. But thank you. I love you. Thank you. Seth, anyway, honey, finish your show. Monday at 7 is when we're on. Tomorrow
so
I'm on at 10 with Cashman and Rando. That was the one we were talking about earlier. I'm sorry.
And then at 11 I'm on with Jesus.
Right, that was the one
And
with you and I where we all were talking about that. I'm sorry, I thought we were still talking about his.
And
so
it's
you're going to be
panel
streaming
night.
at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, it's panel night, so I don't know who all's going to show up. We've
I'll be
decided
there.
we're
Is that
going
like
to
a
make
butt
Wednesdays panel night. Every
Is that
Wednesday
one?
we'll have where we let people from that little group that we're in can
Right.
jump
Yeah.
in.
So what is that any other time you're going to be streaming between now and next week, between now and Monday, that you wouldn't want
No.
anybody else to know about? I know you're going to be on the Standard Jesus show, but please feel free, like we
Right.
don't know you. Let us know where
She'll
we can
tell
find
you when you stop talking. That's her attitude. That's what her body language just said. I was gonna tell you, but you talked over me, Rob.
What's her body language
Sorry,
say
I'm really
right now?
tired.
What's her body language say right now besides moisture is developing in her panty area because you just excited her for shutting me the fuck up? Now she's like, oh, yeah.
Anyways,
that's what it was.
Thursday.
Anyway.
Thursday, 5 Eastern time, I go live for MechWarrior Online, and then at 8 o'clock
Where?
Eastern on Twitch, on my Twitch, which is down there under
Okay.
my name.
That's
And
right.
then I switch 8 o'clock Eastern time to Civilization 6 that I play with 4 people. There's 4 of us
Is it
together
still an
who
open
play against
forum
each
where
other.
people can watch you, though? On
Yeah,
Twitch?
they can watch it on Twitch, so they'll see, the 4 of us playing. They usually beat the living fuck out of me. I'm terrible at that game. I'm
But either
so
way, if
bad.
you're in your Twitch stream, they'll be able to know when you start the other one if they have to leave and go somewhere else to do it.
Yeah.
Like, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And
go ahead. Sorry.
it's such a terribly slow game that most likely I will pop into other streams that you guys will always see me at FL Dad streams on Monday nights, even though I'm live, because it's so slow. Like my
Right.
stream is so boring at that point. And then that tomorrow night I'll be on Stoner Jesus again. That's Thursday night. I have no idea if we're gonna have anybody on the show yet,
Right.
but we'll be on.
Well,
And then Friday,
I am going to
start all
stop you
over
really
again.
quick, man, because this is an urgent update. Your moist cat just ran away without
Yeah.
you. As you were talking, I
does that a
believe
lot.
that pussy came out from under your chair and just darted to the corner, and she was probably like, he
That
was
probably
right.
Leia.
It's moist. No, sorry, please. Couldn't help it. That was a
I know
joke.
Vicey's just left for bed too. He's like, bye.
We're going to be done. We're sorry. We'll keep her. And you said it's Stoner Jesus show. What time was it? I'm sorry.
11 o'clock Eastern. On
Thursday?
Thursday. And then Friday I am live 5 o'clock Eastern until whenever. It usually just kind of goes until I'm too fucking tired to.
On your Twitch, right?
Yep. And then
Okay.
Saturday morning, well, for you guys, I guess 1 p.m. Eastern. I go live again and I'm on for like 6
that's
hours
not morning
with
where we're
straight
from.
gaming. For me,
I
it's
didn't
10
know.
a.m.
Oh.
So,
Well, you
but
said 1
yeah,
p.m. for us.
coffee, weed, and gaming, and that's usually about 6 hours of me losing my shit with mechs. And
Sweet.
then that night, if you guys will join my Discord and want to hang out, we play Cards Against Humanity, and it is the worst of the worst in there. Like, you think the stuff we say in here is bad. Woo!
That's Friday?
That's
I
Saturday
know,
night
I'm warming
after
up.
my
Saturday
stream.
night. Well, now Saturday night, I'm going to be streaming at midnight. So if you're going to be on then, that's when I'm going to pop on for the show with Franz.
So that's 9 o'clock my time, and it's usually winding down
Oh,
by
that's
then.
right. Shit, I can't.
So I'll have no
You're all the
problem
way in
being there.
Western or Pacific time, I thought.
I'm in Arizona, so our time never changes.
Oh, that's right. But why is it not midnight like mine then? So it does change. So shut up.
It doesn't change.
So
When
it's always
you
3
guys
o'clock
turn your
there?
clocks. Yeah,
It's always 3 o'clock.
always. Actually,
all day.
3:33 to be exact.
All day long.
All day.
That would fucking suck.
24 hours, it's 3 o'clock, yes.
But no, when everybody has to change their time, we're like the only state that doesn't have to, except for like one little spot on the Navajo reservation.
Oh, okay. Well, Lloyd's starting to cry now because he's so tired. Now shut up and finish telling us when your stories are until Monday. No, you were done, weren't you?
I'm not crying. I'm not crying at all.
I'm just playing.
Monday, I will be watching you guys, even though I'm live. I got to hear the story.
We will make sure one way or another you know. Now, Michelle, honey, if you want to stay in the darkness, you can, because it's good to talk about your show. But when do you do your show? But please remember that just talk to me like I don't know you. Let these people know exactly when your show is, when your Discord is. If you want to share your Discord with everyone, because we have 170 people in here right now.
All right, well, we do Saturday nights, Mystery Horror Theater. We watch a bunch of movies and get stoned and have fun.
What time?
At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then all this month, what we're doing is every day of the whole month, October, Spooktacular October, we're doing movies. Tomorrow we're doing the Scary Movie series because it's Wacky Wednesday. Today we did what did we do today?
Cocaine sounds like.
I don't know. I'm really stoned. I can't remember what I did today, but on Thursday we're doing Hellraiser. I am. I'm very high. We were watching Resident Evil.
You're the only one that got it, so I thought it was a pretty good fucking joke, but nobody else got it. Thanks, Lloyd.
I didn't hear you. I was thinking.
No, when
I
you were
hear you over my brain.
What do we do today? And I said, apparently cocaine is what I said, because I can hear your
I
nose
don't
running,
do
but I was
cocaine.
just fucking tired. Well, I worked hard on that. I was like,
very
okay, I got to work this in there somewhere. Now, others don't know how to.
And we also do caffeine cannabis in the morning. So that usually starts around 10 a.m. latest.
Is that in Discord as well?
Eastern
Or is that
Standard Time? Yes, Eastern Standard Time.
Do any of you guys do any
Horror
spaces
Theater,
like
but we bring it on to X. I haven't figured it all yet. I'll figure it all out later.
Michelle, do you do any spaces during the week or anything?
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. We try to do one on Wednesdays, which will be tomorrow. So as long as the weather cooperates,
well, not in Arizona.
Tomorrow we'll
Time
be doing a
doesn't change there.
Huh?
Ever.
I can't hear you, the crickets.
It won't be Wednesday in Arizona tomorrow. Time doesn't change.
It won't be Wednesday in Arizona, but it will be 3 o'clock.
Nope. Ask her. It doesn't work that way.
3:33.
3:33 every day, all day.
All day.
It's always
I mean, we're trying to get everything moved over onto X.
Anyway, see, now you fucking woke up from your slumber with that cocaine and want to talk. You've been gone the whole fucking show, so shush your pie hole. Shh. Lloyd is crying. He's got sleepy tears. Leave him alone. We're going to stop. I'm looking at the corner again instead of the camera. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us. We got 175 with us right now. It's been a lot of fun for a 2 o'clock in the morning show for us on the East Coast. Please, if you don't recall everything we just said, go back and watch the last 5 minutes of the stream. You'll see where all of us are at for the next 5 days. We got a whole big old pack thing. And if you follow us on all socials, we share each other's shit out. So if you want to watch all of us, please make sure you follow each one of these guys as well. They follow you if you follow them. They like to play with my Peter. They've only seen my tank twice. Tune in. I gotta say it one more time. If not, see, don't you dare.
Just like to finger us.
No. Look at me, Lloyd. Look at me like you're talking to me right now. Stop. Listen. When we started this shit, you said no. Don't you dare describe what that was again. Don't you show me how that finger went in there.
I just didn't want you to say the word.
You don't want me to say pee hole fingers. But you wanted me to show you how I did it.
I don't want you to do this word.
What is this?
One of
Like,
these kids is
that
doing
per-
his own
that
thing.
Stirring.
Kids is one.
Yeah.
I quit looking at me the other way now because I can't look at myself anymore. Anyway, if you want to know why and the reasoning behind the purpose of myself shitting in the shower and make sure it was gone before I left the premises, tune in to Sips and Rips on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. But as for now, we're going to go. I have a couple shows coming up this week. You'll see them posted. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. And you guys, if you want to go ahead and leave the stream now, too, you can. Because I'm going to, because Bear's probably going to shit my floor. Thank you again for joining me, everyone. I love y'all. Enjoy the
Bye,
wonderfulness
guys.
of your wonderfulness. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me.